something along the lines of, I like to ask my friends with kids if they're free over the weekend. Just to see the response. You guys ready for Spirit Assault tomorrow? You guys ready to talk about teeth a bunch?
Teeth?
Teeth.
Why are we
Don't
talking
spoil
about
it.
teeth?
This is like... We're live. Don't spoil it for the audience.
We are live, that is true. I don't think talking about teeth has anything to do with spoilers. I think it's a
Well, you've just spoiled the entire bit for episode 15 of Spirit and Salt.
True.
We're doing a tooth bit.
We're doing a tooth bit? Perfect. Well, if you guys are also watching Spirit and Salt in a few weeks, and you remember this spoiler, I beg your forgiveness.
Don't give it to him.
You know what? I don't deserve it. I haven't earned forgiveness. Hello. Welcome to Wildfolk, episode 84. It's going to be another chill downtime session. We're essentially buying things. We're talking to each other. We're doing a little bit of stuff with the relic seed. I know Baby Boy in particular has a lot that he wants to do, which is great. You get to kind of drive a lot of this session. We might maybe have Jane swing by for a second because Tex would really like to talk to Jane. As a quick note on that, and I won't spoil things here because I think even some people in this party have not heard about it or seen it yet. We are doing a very, very, very minor retcon of what happened in the last session. Just to say that when Jane did her scrying on Tex, she caught that conversation because we all felt that it would be appropriate for Jane to overhear some of that conversation. Good for the story if that happened. So we'll play some of that up the next time that Tex and Jane are together.
Stupid bitch.
Wow.
Stupid one-dex bitch.
True, stupid 15 AC. Who is she? Who does she think she is?
Fucking pissant.
It's crazy to imagine Foster calling anyone a pissant. Most of the people here have already heard, but as a recap for those who didn't, I'm trying to think who didn't. I guess it'd be Ruko. Well, I guess only Tex and Foster heard. There is a news article that starts going around early one of these mornings. And the full text of it I'll throw over in the Telegram chat. But the essential gist of it is that Cyrillin has officially declared not war. It's totally not war. It's a special military operation that isn't war. And they're just sending a bunch of military units into neighboring countries looking for the stolen moonstone because they think that the Desolate King is doing some necromantic shit with it. It's definitely not an act of war, and if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. So just comply with our military, and you'll be fine.
America!
As part
We were thinking it.
Yeah, there are no analogies here. Everything here is, it exists in a vacuum. As part of this announcement, Famador has essentially gone into full lockdown. There is a curfew. If you do not live in Famador, they turn you away at the walls. There are refugee camps forming outside of the wall. And they are suffering. They are being attacked by monsters. Every night people are dying on the outside walls of Famador. Lots of people are kind of flocking to the guild, instead of going into Famador. To which Deacon Selenea, the head of the church in Famador, has basically said, "Oh, you mean those Wildfolk guys? Those guys who are enemies of the state and caused this apocalypse? Oh, that guild that suspiciously had an undead dragon slip through their defenses while all the guild leadership was missing and turned 4,000 people into undead zombies? Those guys? You sure you trust those guys?" So, yeah, there's some shit going down in the local region, and I'll post that full news clipping over in Telegram. But that is kind of the backdrop of what has been going on over the past few days. Before we get to the current present, though, Baby Boy, you've been doing so much, and you've had like an extra week or two while they were traveling back to do a lot of that. I know we talked about some of it.
Oh boy, yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I didn't prepare a speech though, so
It's okay. I'm not going to put you on the spot. I'm not going to make you act out everything you did over 10 days. I essentially just kind of want to run through like a very brief synopsis, kind of a montage. One of the big things that is most important to everyone else here is You have worked with the guild and with Finn and Darwin to essentially engineer and turn back on the Alcazar and the shield and the wards and this bubble of protection that is now glimmering over the entire promontory. There is essentially a dome that is protecting the guild campus, not only from monsters getting in, but also from divination, from scrying, from outside forces being able to peek in and see things. To the best of your knowledge, which is quite good, this place is fully secure from being spied on now. And you've worked with many other very talented mages and abdrists, and frankly, you're one of the best among them. This is your specialty. And you can pretty confidently say that this place is secure against spying from the outside.
On that, I have an additional thing. I don't know
Yes.
if it ties into it. I was also wanting to ward, which prevents, I think, teleportation.
Let me double check.
I could be making that up, but yeah. The Warderman attempts to counteract teleportation effects into or out of the area, including attempts to summon creatures in the area.
Is this a
I can,
ritual or a spell?
It's a ritual. Let me go ahead and just post it.
Yeah. Oh, I found it. Word domain. Got it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I won't put it in areas where it's important, like, I guess, the teleportation room.
100 by 100 feet.
Unless I critically succeed, and then it's doubled.
Got it. Double need to mention, so essentially quadrupled in area, octupled in area.
It's just that it's twice as large.
Twice as large?
The area is twice as large, so I don't think it's, like, tripled. I think it's just, like, literally another...
I thought Paizo was full of nerds. Don't they know that twice as large is ambiguous? Don't they know that they should have specified length or area or volume?
It did say, it said area twice as large.
Well, that's not good, because I don't know what the square root of 400 is. Anyway, we'll deal with that later. The important thing is, that is good. So the area, even on a critical success, is such that you can get, like, essentially with a ritual, which takes you less than a day because you can do it very fast. I don't know what that comes out to, but it's probably like
4
a
hours.
day.
It's just 4 hours.
Perfect. With a 12-hour workday, you could do this 3 times a day. Each one of them on a critical success is enough to cover a large building, like a mansion-sized building. It's certainly not going to protect the entire promontory. And in fact, Finn and Darwin and the other administration would kind of tell you, like, people like teleporting. We have a teleportation network set up in the guild campus. That's how we get back and forth, not to mention the windows. So they don't want to get the whole thing. But they would suggest, if you're into it, the most useful places to put this would be around the perimeter in places that are not being watched all the time, so that it's harder for people to, for instance, take a boat down by the cliffs and then teleport up onto the edge of the jungle. They would love to have protection against that if you're interested in doing that.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll throw one on my little library house.
Love that,
and
love that.
Each of these, I will leave myself a little backdoor.
Okay. Perfect. Let me get, I'm just going to do one check instead of a bunch. Actually, we'll do one check for everywhere else and one check for just your library. And this is essentially your backdoor check. Yeah, that is correct. Thank you. I'm so glad you did the back. So an important question, do you tell them about the backdoor, or is this a secret backdoor for just you?
Well, it's not a secret if you tell people.
That's what I'm saying. Is it a secret?
I mean, if they don't ask me, I'm not going to tell them.
Okay, perfect. In that case, let me get 2 arcane security checks. The first one is for your library, and the second one is for everywhere else.
This is a ritual? Is it would this get a ritual?
Sure, yeah, that's part of a ritual. Yeah.
I can burn a hero point if I need to.
On a 19, the suspicion that you get is that if somebody had a reason to suspect this, they would be able to find it. It's not like obvious. It's not like somebody looking at it is just going to know there's a backdoor. But if anybody got suspicious, they would be able to find it pretty easily.
Okay. Actually, I'm just going to do it for there. I don't need to do it anywhere else.
Okay, got it.
Yay! 5 gold.
Okay, excellent. Cool. So you know that if somebody got suspicious of you for some reason, they'd be able to come along and probably find it. But it's not like obvious. There's no reason anybody would look at it and be like, oh, there's obviously a back door here. So you're probably fine. As long as you continue to play it cool. On the topic of the library, tell us what you've done in the library. That's like the most interesting thing to me. You've kind of made your own little lair here.
Yeah. Baby Boy has kind of just, I don't know, probably reorganized the stuff. It's probably not organized very well. He's been adding some furnishing in there, like a little cafe for people who are studying. People got to have coffee and treats. Nice lounging areas. And a secret room somewhere where he is hiding something.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like I'm there.
If you prefer to keep this secret out of character, then
I
we
mean,
can move on.
I highly doubt that any of the players are going to do anything about it. But he does get another scroll of a face summoning scroll. What are those things? The Karads?
The K-A-R-R-A-D thing, Karads, maybe?
And he uses it to shape stone down deep into the library and make himself a little chamber to keep his phylactery safe.
Amazing.
And the only way to get there is to teleport in there. But it's warded, and only Baby Boy can teleport in it.
Yeah, pretty secure. Frankly, even if somebody did know about it, they would still require a pretty tremendous amount of mana or an excavation crew to dig their way down there.
Yeah. And he probably also just puts fake secret rooms in places just for fun. Like a bookcase that opens, but there's nothing there. Just a wall.
Love that. Tons of red herrings and fake guts. That's very Baby Boy. Okay. Sorry, let me run through and see if there's anything else that kind of sets the backdrop for what you do. You obviously did a ton of research, but that will probably come up when you talk to people about that research. Did the cult stuff. More cult stuff. Did this backdoor thing. Okay.
And if you need to, we can briefly mention the cult stuff that I've been up to.
Sure.
It's
Again,
not really need to be secret.
Yeah, this is something the Baby Boy's kind of just been doing as a personal project on the side. I don't know if you end up talking to anyone about it, but we, the viewers, see a little bit of a montage where Baby Boy begins making a lot of trips back and forth to Kite, and a couple other places, but mostly Kite, and essentially using this little network of informants that you've begun to pay off to look for secret societies and cults throughout the city. We see a couple of brief flashes to like shady rooms where there are cloaked figures drinking wine, or is it out of goblet? We see strange
to help me with these.
Absolutely. And then we see Baby Boy. There's probably at least a couple of scenes where you like dramatically take off the mask and reveal your true nature, and then people start to, either bow or chant or do stuff. Baby Boy's doing some shit. He's doing some shit with cults and Kite. And I'll let you decide how much, if any of that, you want to reveal to the other players. But there are, as is customary, machinations happening in the background with Baby Boy.
Yeah, Baby Boy, I'm assuming if he's not being, secretive about it to his friends. If they ask, he'll definitely tell them. But I'll leave it in there that he's been traveling back and forth from Kite and other places and just doing some occultism.
Eventually, you guys are all able to kind of get together, and we can essentially just run through the remaining conversations that you guys wanted to have with each other. I know one of the first things is that Baby Boy wanted to talk with Sketch. I don't know if you want to do that now, or if you want to shove the spotlight onto somebody else first.
Yeah, I can share the spotlight. It doesn't matter to me.
Go for it.
Okay, I gotta go shopping first.
Okay.
Shopping list.
Excellent.
12 glasses of wine.
Perfect.
12 wine glasses, a bottle of wine,
okay.
A box of chocolates,
okay.
3 kinds of every pastry from a pastry shop,
got it.
A pint of icing.
Okay.
Did I already say a box of chocolates? I think I did.
Yeah.
And then 69 shitty pieces of pottery. A picnic blanket, a picnic basket, and some comfy cushions.
Sure, easy. Okay.
I think that's all.
Most of that is pretty run-of-the-mill. Most of that is a quick little trip. You might not even have to leave town. You might be able to find it all on Market Street here. 69 shitty pieces of pottery is enough that you have to, must they be shitty? Are you not allowed to have nice pottery?
I mean, you're going to find out. I mean, I'm not trying to buy nice pottery. I guess it's the I'm going to
suspect it's all
support some
meant to be
local
broken,
businesses.
right. Okay.
You would be correct.
Perfect. Yes, you can either run around buying 69 pieces of pottery, or if you want, you can go over to the art class in the necrotic area.
I'll tell them. I'll just straight up tell these people that I'm going to break these. So, like, just don't give me the ones that you care about.
Got it. Perfect. Then, yeah, over in the necrotic area, actually, where they have that little art room, you find a bunch of skeletons and zombies, and even like a vampire and a couple of ghosts are all doing pottery classes. You see that one of the ghosts is kind of standing. Sorry, I got the image in my head. There's a ghost that's like standing behind a zombie and guiding the zombie as the zombie works on pottery. But you do see that.
So can I? This is a side tangent, real quick. This happened at work today.
Sure.
So my coworker has a yoga ball, and she needed to pump it up. And I'm pumping it, and it's one of those hand pumps that looks like you're jacking something off, to be perfectly honest. And we're just sitting there, and we're just like making awkward eye contact as I'm pumping this ball up, changing hands because my arm's getting tired. And then the next day, today, I was talking to my other coworker. She was like, mentioned how funny it would have been if she would have done a ghost and just grabbed behind me and helped me pump up the yoga ball.
Anyway, you see a ghost doing a ghost in the pottery class at the necrotic area, and you do see that over on the shelf there is like the reject table where there's a bunch of failed projects. And some of them do still hold sentimental value, and like, they're like, oh, I want to keep that one, it's cute and stupid, but they certainly have like 50 other pieces that are fine for you to take. They fire them real quick, they don't bother glazing or anything like that, they hand them over.
Okay, perfect. I will put all this, I'll put all the pottery into my bag of things that can hold stuff. I don't know what it's called in this one. TM. Bag of holding TM. Spacious pouch. And then I'll put all the food, the food that'll fit into the picnic basket. And then I will go to find Sketch.
Easy enough. Where does he find Sketch? What's Sketch been up to the past couple days?
It's a good question that I didn't think of. When did we get back from teleporting over to see Narafi do his thing? Have I been here? I guess we didn't teleport over.
Yeah, so when you did your fast travel to see Narafi do the thing in the Colosseum, you then got back on the boat and sailed for about another 6 or 7 days. Got here, spent a day or two here, during which time you did the hunt with Fetch. And this is now like a couple days after that.
Okay. Oh, man. He might have just been taking a break. That's a lot of doing things. We've been doing things constantly, so... Yeah, he might have been fucking with his own relic seed, just trying to figure out how they work.
Perfect. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, we'll say he's doing that when you find him. He's trying to figure out how to meld the relic seed into the verdant kukri that he picked up at the coming of age ritual.
Perfect. You find Sketch, who has arranged in front of him this wooden weapon that has kind of like thorns along its ridges. 2, the relic seed, which for all intents and purposes kind of just like a big shiny pearl. It's very nondescript. It's like a glowing ball of energy with this like vaguely opalescent cover to it. And then finally is the hero's grave. Which is not a grave as in gravestone, it is a grave as in like an etching tool. It's like this long kind of Dremel, sort of almost like a screwdriver shape that can be used to very, very precisely and finely etch arcane grooves into the surface of this relic seed to kind of try to guide it in a specific direction. And you find Sketch is hard at work studying this magic item.
All right.
And I'm going to leave you to be for a second while I go get food, but I'm listening.
Gotcha. Baby boy, he's going to be trying his best to stay in only the warded areas as he's walking around. Actually, he'll find, when he finds Sketch, he probably snuck over there, and then, are teleported over there? And he's just he's not wearing his costume. He kind of like raps on the door. you have a moment, sketch.
Yeah, come in. I wondered which skeletal knuckles those were. So many of them now.
Well, actually, I have skin, kind of. Space. It's yeah. I don't know.
Well, it's yeah.
I was wondering if you'd like to join me. I'm going to go down to the lake to have like a sad cry. I have a lot of emotions to process. And he like pulls out this like picture of his parents that's like drawing with like stick figures. Like, I have a lot of emotions to process about my parents. But I know I didn't really want to do it alone, and I kind of figured that you might have a lot to process since you murdered the man who tricked you into slavery, so he could use you to sacrificially or kill you to like save his realm. And that kind of seems like a lot.
Yeah, to be fair, he didn't trick me into slavery. I was captured as his prisoner of war, and then he bought me, which makes it a little more weird. But
True.
yeah,
But,
I could probably do that. I actually had something I needed to do. If you wouldn't mind helping me, you're good at rituals, right?
Oh yes. Did you have some ritual in mind?
Oh, Foundry just reloaded. I think it's called the Murmury. I think that's what it was. Could you help me try to contact someone first? I'm actually not sure if the person who I think they are, and if they aren't who I think they are, then I need to do this before the cry so that I can deal with it afterwards. If that makes sense.
It doesn't, but I like it.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, this, and then we cry. I have so many things for us to do when we cry. Oh,
Do
I will warn
you
you.
typically multitask while you cry?
I will warn you. I like to be very dramatic when I have my cry sessions. It helps me get it all out. So
That's fair. You really, if I hold back, if you're trying to feel better, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. It's important to feel your feelings and not to just bottle them up and then stew in them.
I wouldn't do that ever. I don't. Yeah. Yep. I always let my feelings out. But okay, that sounds fine.
But yes, I'll go with you to the Murmury and help you cast Ascending.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are able to make your way over.
Tex
Cool.
is about to enter the room and hears you guys are going to go cry and turns around immediately and walks away. No. I'm out.
Had enough of that. Horrible business.
Terrible business.
You guys are able to take the... it's no longer a trek. This used to be like an hour walk, and now it is a 2-second teleport. Thanks to getting the network back on. You suddenly appear over at the Athenaeum.
Does this place also need to be warded?
Probably. Yeah, you could absolutely ward this place if you would like to. And they make sure to like leave a spot
Baby
where
Boy,
the teleport shows up. But
importantly, while Baby Boy is out of his costume, he's trying to stay in warded areas so that no one scries on him and finds out that he's a lich.
So it is worth mentioning the whole campus is protected from scrying. Your warding protects from like teleportation.
I think it also does scrying too.
Fair. What I mean is that even the places you haven't warded are protected from scrying.
Okay, so the whole campus.
The whole campus cannot be scryed on. Correct.
But I'm not going to just like walk around in the open either.
Yeah,
so
fair.
That's
Totally
kind of
fair.
suspicious.
It is worth mentioning the more this place grows and develops, the more it turns into kind of a freak show. It certainly has that like melting pot vibe. This is where the weirdos gather. This is where adventurers like you congregate, and as a result, you see all sorts of bizarre characters kind of strolling about. Anyway, you make your way over here. You find that it is kind of quiet. It's not currently being used. All the facilities are yours. And you can do your ritual as you would like. Which one do you do?
Cool. Sending. The sending ritual.
Which room is that?
Foundry kicked me out, and I'm trying to reload it. So
Yeah, mine did too. It's having a bunch of issues, so you're not alone.
Love it. I love Foundry. It's so stable. I do actually love Foundry. I just wish it was more stable. But yes, up in this top left room, you find this big orrery. These like spinning globes that have diamonds encrusted all over them begin to kind of spin up as you channel magic into it. You pour in the components, which we'll have to look up here in a second. And you feel the magic spin up. Who are you trying to contact?
I want to try to contact Cecil, the guy who gave me the cloak at the very beginning.
Oh, fascinating. Fascinating. I don't know why I didn't see this one coming. Give me a second.
I think I literally told you I was going to
You
do
did
it too.
literally tell me this. Give me a D100.
Okay. Well, once it loads.
Do I need to make a check?
Let's see. This is... no, so I haven't... Sending isn't normally a ritual. I allow it as a ritual here, but it doesn't involve any like ritual checks or secondary checks or anything like that. It just kind of works sort of like the Cinderstone.
I'm hearing you say I have to make a check.
You can roll a check if you want. If you want to roll a check, I would never deny you the ability to roll a check.
Yeah,
You do an amazing job of putting all of the components into this machine.
All of my tentacles are wiggling. See, that's the secret. Argumentative will never be able to do it because he doesn't have as many tails.
Sure. How can you really be a ritualist if you don't have things to wiggle?
Yeah.
The wiggling is very important. Okay.
I can do 11 somatic components at once.
That's a lot. You could do so many things with that.
Oh yes, so many things.
Cool. So I just give the 25-word message, considering I've met him before.
Yes, give me the 25-word message and also give me a D100.
Okay. Your world seems to be taking a while to load. No shit, Foundry. Can I give you a physical D100?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. 78.
Perfect. You feel magic spin up, and you feel a connection form. You imagine that he is probably hearing static in his head right now. If he is magically aware, he might realize that he's about to be spoken to. What does Sketch say?
I don't know if counts, but probably. Hi. My name's Sketch, if you remember me. I don't know how many words that is because I'm counting with one hand.
Says all of that.
Says all of those words.
Out of words immediately.
I'd like to meet sometime to say thank you. Could we do that?
You
can respond also.
You hear a small voice, as is typical for a halfling. And it opens with a laugh, and he says, yes, I know how this spell works. I think I missed some of the end, but I don't recognize the name. I'm sure we've met. We could meet again. Where are you? I'm in Eden. The city.
Baby boy, can we do that again? I didn't think this through enough, and I didn't give him the information that I probably should have.
Oh, yeah, yes we can. I assume that
we have more money than God, so it's probably fine.
Probably fine. I'll double check. I think it's like 25.
Also, I don't know where Eden is, but maybe Boy can probably just take you there. But it's probably safer to not see him in person. He will help you again.
Okay.
Ooh, 100 gold pop, just so you know.
Okay, this will be the last one then.
We'll never be able to afford it.
Fine. Yeah, never be able to afford it with our.
You guys are
we just
made
get
of
11,000.
A normal person, this would be several years of their salary.
You gave me your cloak, like, I don't know how many years it's been. Like a 2?
2 or 3-ish, yeah, 2.
2 or 3 years ago? I could meet you in Eden, or I don't want... Out of character, I probably shouldn't just tell him we're in Landfall. Yeah, Eden would work. I could get there. Baby boy, how long would it take us to get to Eden?
How far away is Eden?
Wait, is that going through too? Oh shoot!
Minutes. It is Eden the city lifted up off of the ground and was drifted over to Mount Avalon, which is quite close to you. It is just a little bit northeast. On foot, it would be several days. For your special planeswalking thing, like
I can also
minutes.
I literally have teleport. I can cast it twice a day. I can go 100 miles.
Double check that
Jesus.
might actually be within range. Yeah.
We could end up within a mile of it though, so we don't have to like walk.
It is also a little out of range. It's about 250-ish miles.
I mean, we also could just do the ghosty walk thing.
I assume, yeah, that's probably what you'll do.
There's got to be an elytra somewhere in this campus. This
Yeah,
flat thing, it's fine.
I mean, with what we'll get there in like an hour maybe.
I could be there in an hour. He'll finish the message with that.
Yeah. I can do an hour. I've had a drink or two, but I'm still soberish. Meet me at the Red Fawn.
Oh wait, we were gonna cry first. Do you think we could cry and then go there, or should we cry afterwards?
Is it going to help you cry?
It might. It might be like good cry and bad cry.
All the crying. We should get it all out. Good and bad. Let me just get my suit. And he'll like probably pull out of his back. He'll just start putting on his little monster suit. Right. I'm incognito.
Yeah, no one will ever see you coming.
Yes, but they will see. But they won't see me coming. That's the important part. The disguise is a red herring.
I don't think it's a red herring. It looks more like a... I don't know what it looks like. Tentacles are coming out the butt, but it's furry.
Oh, red herring.
Anyway.
Anyways, I will go ahead. It's like a minute to cast Thrill Journey. And then we'll just walk over there.
All right. You feel yourselves pulled into this kind of shrunken, almost comic-like representation of the world around you and of the wildland. And you see, just a hop, skip, and a jump away, there are the 7 cities that now make up the walled garden of Eden, floating around Mount Avalon. You step on over and emerge. And it is worth mentioning, as you approach, you do notice that, much like the campus behind you, there are domes of magic surrounding each of these 7 flying cities. And it is not possible for you to step directly into one of them. But as if kind of anticipating this form of travel, as if cognizant of high-level magic, you do see that there are platforms that you can step onto and shift out of. And when you do, you find yourself standing before the gleaming gates of the city of Eden proper. And this is a map that I don't have prepared. You guys have reached the level where you can suddenly be anywhere that you want to be within this world, and I don't have everything ready for it.
Make a crown drawing of it.
But yeah, I kind of can. It's this... really, it's kind of just this platonic ideal of a floating fantasy city. These gleaming white marble walls that shoot up a good 50, 60 feet. Spires set along all of the towers at each corner. And you can see from here, in each direction, one to the left and one to the right, or one to the clockwise and one to the counterclockwise. Similar cities, smaller than this one, but kind of a sister floating city, floating around the spire of Mount Avalon. Mount Avalon you guys have seen once out of character in 2.5 a long time ago. This enormous mountain that is split straight down the middle by a chasm of still stone. And rising up from that chasm, straight out of the peak, is an eternal tower of light and mana that flows up into the sky and disperses somewhere up above. Presumably towards the crosswinds that carry magic throughout the multiverse. but it has this almost kind of like Erd Tree vibe to it, where there's just this beacon of light that is always visible in the background from here. And in fact, even over in Kite, you've spending a lot of time over there. You know that this is oftentimes visible from the islands of Kite as well. It serves as sort of just a visible landmark for the surrounding region. And as you emerge in this plaza, you see that you are not alone. It is a very busy city. There are guards at the ready, and they immediately kind of spot you. They clock you. A couple of... You're in your monster costume currently.
I think it's less scary, honestly.
Then one of the very first things that happened is a couple of these Dendric guards do, with less urgency than you might expect, they do clock you, and they begin to come your way. Two on foot, and one that is kind of riding at a casual pace on the back of a griffin. And as you emerge in Dendric, the one aboard the griffin says, "Welcome to our fair city. What is your business?"
Hi. My name is Finch, and this is my bodyguard, Big Boy. I'm here to meet a friend at a bar called the Red Fawn, I think.
Give me a diplomacy check. If your deception is better, you can do that, but I get the feeling it's not. I don't honestly know.
Yeah, I think that my diplomacy is better. Yeah, my deception is not trained. My diplomacy is. It's a whole +1 better.
This is much less about whether they believe your fake names and more about whether they they like your vibe.
Why not use the hero point immediately?
All right.
It's a little better.
Classic Neo.
I kept looking like it was going to be 18.
No. Well, I doubt it. You tell me. How do you help?
Actually, hold on. My question is, would it be less alarming if I was in my little fox form, but still looked like a black hole?
Probably a little bit less alarming.
I could do that.
Sure. We'll let you retcon that. I would have liked to hear it ahead of time, but I will tell you that even without...
Sorry, if you want, I can just try to make my own diplomacy check.
It's okay. We'll play this. So they look at you, and then they look to Big Boy, and they say, "All right. You are not from the city, I take it."
No, I think we're the tourists.
No, is that? Yeah.
That is all right. We do allow outsiders. However, you must understand the reason that we are so heavily warded is to protect against monsters. Can you tell me more about your friend? What is your friend?
He's a kitsune, but he's a little eccentric, so he likes to wear the costume.
Oh, it's a costume. Wonderful. Do you mind removing it momentarily, even just the face?
But I'm so shy.
Give me a diplomacy check. I gotta tell you, the DC here is not low. I understand.
We're still good at this.
We can go somewhere private if you'd prefer.
I would prefer that, yes.
Then yes, if you don't mind, come with me.
Alright, I'll crawl on all fours after him.
The three of you, or the three guards, escort you to just a place kind of around the corner. You're still out in the open, but it is obscured from the main view of the plaza. The only people that can really see you are the guards that are currently talking to you, and a couple of probably administrators in nearby booths. But you are shaded from the sun at least.
I will stand up straight, and then as I do that, my tentacles kind of just act like tails, and I'll pull up the head and be like, "Oh, sorry for all the confusion," and I'll pull up the head and be like, it's just like it weird looks, and it's a long story. I apologize for the inconvenience that's causing you.
And to be clear, when you pull off the head, you look like your new form, right? You look like your lich form.
I can't stop it from happening.
Okay. That is quite all right. I understand. A kitsune. I can see it. I understand. I must.
Wait. It looks better if I turn my head like this.
Yes. No. I do see the resemblance. Your form is unusual. Is it magical?
Is my form magical?
It certainly is not mundane.
I believe so, yes.
Very well.
Is that the problem?
No, we have many magical creatures. We are the seat of much magic, and in fact, much divine magic. It is not a problem. We're simply... Would you be comfortable if we place a ward on you so that we may know your location while you're in the city? And when you leave, it will be removed.
That seems reasonable.
Very well. Then if you don't mind, this will not hurt, but you may feel a tingle on the back of your hand. And he... He reaches out, and there is kind of a glimmer of light. And sure enough, you do see that there is just a white circle, a hollow circle that is placed on the back of your palm. And then he pulls his head in. Very well. You may both enter. Be cautious, be on your best behavior. But welcome to the city of Eden.
All right, what's your name?
My name? Oh, you want
Yes.
you want to know my name?
Yes.
My name is Constable Piper.
Constable Piper. I remember that.
Thank you. And with that, they kind of guide you over towards the gate, where he makes some sort of a hand signal up to somebody that is watching the gate, and you see that the entire thing begins to creak open just a little bit, and they allow you to slip through. Where inside you find the bustling entryway to the market street of Eden.
I go straight to the supervisor to complain about discrimination. No, I'm kidding. No, I will be on my best behavior, whatever that means.
Perfect. Excellent. You see that the streets are lined initially with farms, but to call them farms is a little bit misleading, because when we think of a farm, we think of sprawling hills and countryside and nature, and what you see here is very artificial. It is the way that a flying city sustains itself agriculturally. It is vertical. It is practically a skyscraper. But you can see that each level has different gardens that have been set up in it. There are terraces that kind of have all sorts of greenery and vegetables, each one illuminated by magical lights that presumably provide the equivalent of sunlight for when they are in darkness. There are magical watering systems like sprinkles, panes of glass that kind of cover the whole thing and occasionally catch the glint of the real suns and nearly blind passers-by. And this goes on for rows and rows and rows. You can see that there's a little park where children play, that there is water that bubbles up from some endless magical source and then drifts out through a grate and then pours off the side of the city down onto the mountains below. And eventually, as you pass through all of this pseudo-agricultural, this false agricultural district, you make your way into a market ward where you see taverns, you see shops, you see stables. Most of the stables hold not horses, but griffins, a couple of wyverns, flying things that allow people to travel between these 7 cities, or between the tall vertical buildings that make them up. And it is here. Let me get a perception check.
Who are we looking for? Or are we looking for the building?
The building, yeah.
Okay, I was like, I don't know what this person looks like.
Guys.
Just one of those days. Today.
Guys.
Okay, wait, no, wait.
Oh no!
We have Mayor. He might be able to help us.
No.
Jesus Christ,
I don't
guys.
think he can.
Maybe we should ask someone.
Well, I don't know. I feel like we could keep walking. We'll eventually find it.
They were never seen again.
I like your enthusiasm, but I feel quite lost.
Easily.
Okay, well, you go ask someone then.
Yeah, like 30, 45 minutes go by. You're starting to get to the point where you're like, oh, I told him an hour, and that was 45, 50 minutes ago. And you have no sign of this place.
I'm gonna go find someone who looks big and tough.
You find probably the biggest and toughest person nearby is actually a Goliath with kind of this pale green skin. A couple of tusks that looks like it probably has some sort of an orcish heritage as well.
Unless I see an aberration, that'd be better, but otherwise.
Give me D100.
if we get 3 7s in a row.
No aberrations as you're just walking around, but you do see this big, strong orc-looking dude, who's kind of running, it looks like essentially just like a fruit juice stand.
I'll go over to him. Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
Okay, it's 3 copper pieces for a glass.
Okie dokie, and I'll pull out 3 copper. Do you know where I can find...
The red fawn.
the red fawn?
The red fawn. It's been a long time, but I think you want to go down that street until you get to the fountain. It should be on the corner.
Oh, I see. And
Probably
I pull out
about
gold.
10
Does
minute
this
walk that way.
refresh your memory?
Oh, sorry. I know that I have a gruff demeanor. I am trying to be helpful here. I will take your gold if you'd like to give me a gold piece.
You can have it. You just said that they didn't remember. I thought that was like... I've seen it in like books. You know, it's like, oh, I don't remember.
No, yeah, I get it. I've seen some plays where they do that. Yeah, no. But no, my brain's not, I'm not good at directions. I'm good at juice.
Oh, okay. Well, I would feel really rude taking this gold back, so you can just keep it as a
Thanks.
tip.
Have another drink.
Okay. I'll just... one juice. I'd probably just give them both the sketch. I don't eat and drink anymore.
Yeah, you get a couple of juices. There's like a pomegranate and an orange juice. They're pretty good. They're all right.
What happens if you mix them?
I think you get pomegranate
Oh,
and
you're
orange
onto
juice.
something.
Mm.
Yeah, it kind of just tastes like I mixed them together because that's literally what I did.
I see. All right, and then we will follow this guy's directions to
Yeah.
the letter.
You follow the directions, and eventually, pushing like the 65, 70 minute mark, late enough that it's like not just fashionably late, but a little bit worryingly late. You do eventually spot a little tavern, little hole in the wall called the Red Fawn. And as you step inside, you find it's a pretty quiet place. It's kind of tucked away in an alley where it's a little bit off the main street. There's only about 8 or 9 people in here total, including the staff. But you do see that seated at one of these tables, there is a short little halfling man with a curly mop of red hair, forest green cloak, and a tankard almost as big as his head. And he spots you guys come in and raises a mug and kind of nods you over.
Oh,
How tall is
okay.
he?
And then I guess we'll head over.
Halfling, he's probably only in the ballpark of 3.5,
so
maybe 4 feet
small.
tall. Yeah, very, very small compared to you guys. And you do find that when you go over to the table, you can see that he is sitting on essentially a booster seat that appears to be made of clockwork. Hi, you made it. Sorry, I know the city can be confusing. Who's your friend?
Oh, I'm big.
This is my friend. Oh, are we still using the fake names? That's
I mean, might
fine.
as well.
Oh, are we doing fake names?
Yeah. What's your fake name?
I usually go with Clint Firebrand.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I tell people that I'm
That's
half
pretty
dwarvish.
solid.
Oh.
Do they believe
not.
that? You don't have the beard.
I got
okay.
the hair for it. Some people buy it because of the hair.
Oh, because your hair's red?
Dwarves famously often have curly hair.
Oh.
I think. I may have heard that
Okay.
somewhere. I don't remember.
I don't even know if I met the
Well,
dwarf.
the firebrand, that makes sense with the red too.
Yeah, they tend to have a lot of really on-the-nose naming conventions, too. I don't know why dwarves are like that. I've always thought that was strange. But I think it may be because their clan system and their caste system often means that they take up the same profession as their parentage, and so it makes sense for them to... Anyway, I'm sorry. Do you guys want a drink?
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, sure. I'll get one. I can get it. Actually, I don't know what I want. Could you order for me?
Oh, me?
Yeah, just anything.
Yeah. He kind of just like whistles and holds up 3 fingers. And you see eventually the barkeep comes out. She's got 3 tanks of what smells to be very standard mead. It smells all right.
Did you get one for me?
Yeah.
Cool. I will pick it up and I will pour it into Mare.
That's a neat trick. Is that your familiar?
I mean, I think mechanically speaking, yes.
Crazy.
His name's Mare.
Hello, Mayor.
But he's incognito, so he's not talking.
Oh, are we also? Is that also the fake name? Are we?
Oh shit! You're right. His name is Little Boy.
Little? So you're big boy. That's little boy.
Little boy.
Okay, got it. Understood. I will be medium boy then.
I feel like it's very dwarvish. Yes.
No, little boy is.
Is this on the nose?
Little boy is not a dwarvish name. Certainly
Didn't you say
not.
the dwarves are very? Never mind.
I would recommend that you don't call any dwarves little boy. That may end poorly for you.
I would never. No, I meant more just like the names being aptly for how his size is small and my size is big.
Got it. I understand. Anyway, what brings you out? It's good to see that you're doing well. The last time that I saw you, you were in very dire straits. Hopefully the cloak has helped. You got out of there at least.
Yeah, it did help quite a lot. Thank you. I didn't really get to say thanks because you mean we didn't have time.
We were just passing through. It didn't really have a long time to stay.
Sorry it took me so long to find you. I just needed to get the access to the right magic, and the right money to use it.
I hope you didn't spend a lot to see me. I really was not expecting anything in return. I was just happy to help, but it is good to see you.
Well, thank you. I'm glad that I still am seeing you.
Oh, they can't get rid of me that easily. No.
Sorry, it's.
The voice of the hand.
Well, that's good.
I feel like I'm missing some context. How do you guys know each other?
Hi. My name is Cecil Skeeter Weather.
Not.
No, that one is my real one.
Oh. Are we doing real names now?
I think we're doing real names now. I think we've made it there. I think we've established. I think we've reached that tier of acquaintanceship.
Oh,
anyway.
Perfect. Continue.
Hi, my name is Cecil Skeeter Weather. I was in Petticac several years ago with my party, and we saw some people that needed help. In particular, we saw some Imric slaves, or I guess they're not Imric. They were just taken by the Imrics. Anyway, I helped out a little bit. I gave my cloak, and so if I remember correctly, it's been a couple of years now, but I think I left a lockpick in there, or something to that effect.
Yeah, it was something like that. I managed to get out, and I went to go, see the circus that was performing, and that's how I ended up in the circus.
I remember the circus. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they had a good show.
That's really good. We had just gotten off the back of a pretty dangerous mission down there. We were essentially trying to take care of an earth elemental that had gone kind of crazy and was tearing up nearby villages, and we placated it, and then we just had a little bit of downtime. And I love a circus in the downtime.
Yeah, if you don't enjoy your downtime, then what are you doing? But yeah.
So you joined the circus?
They purchased me, yeah. I was there for a little bit, and then I used the cloak to get out of there too after a while.
Oh, so you're free now.
So it's been, yeah, I guess technically I haven't paid for myself, so there's still that debt looming there. But
no, you don't owe them shit.
I don't really care that much.
Yeah, no. You don't owe You don't owe formalities to the oppressor. Formalities are a weapon that they use against you. Sorry, that's like revolutionary speak. Maybe don't repeat that too loudly. But yeah, that's fuck.
I mean, I'm into it, but yeah, okay, not too loud. Got it. Well, I see you have a different cloak. I was worried you were cloakless this whole time.
No, I don't want to downplay it or anything, but we do all right. We have adventurer money.
Okay, I understand adventurer money. So me covering your tab wouldn't really make up for anything.
You have nothing to make up for. The fact that you got free is all the making up for that I need. We're good. We're set. I'm just happy to see that you're all right. It's been a weird several years. It's been a weird several decades, honestly. I know I probably look like a child to you, but I am pushing 60 years old. This place, and he kind of looks around and out through the window and up towards some of the floating buildings. This place used to mean something. It used to stand for something. And now they have just been sitting by where the world goes to shit. And if they're not going to do something, then we have to. So, we just went out there. We helped. I'm glad to hear it helped.
Yeah. We try to do our own thing to help too. I didn't want to say it over messages just because Can I scrutinize for a disguise real quick?
Absolutely. Give me
Just
perception.
because Sketch is paranoid. Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
You look pretty closely. And the only thing that strikes you as unusual is his outfit. And you focus on it for a little while and you begin to study it carefully and you kind of, perhaps suspecting an illusion more than just a mundane disguise, kind of push through the magic. And you discover what is ultimately kind of standard is that he is wearing obfuscated armor. His real armor is not as pretty. It is more just simple and utilitarian than what it looks like. It has been disguised so that it looks a little different. It looks a little bit nicer and fancier and a little bit harder to read. None of that strikes you as him trying to disguise his identity. His face is completely unchanged. It's just pretty standard adventuring gear that has been obfuscated.
I was worried you might not be who I thought you were. There was a guy in the circus who was real manipulative and could make himself look like people, so I just wanted to make sure you weren't him, but you're not, so that's the big weight off my shoulders.
I see. I take it the circus didn't treat you super well then.
It was all right. I didn't hate my time there, but they were wanting to use my magic for stuff. I won't go into too many details. That'd be boring.
Alright, I won't pry. I'm not bored, but I won't pry if you don't like to. Either way, I'm glad that you got out of there. It sounds like you're kind of doing your own thing now. Are you two, kind of like points back and forth to the two of you?
Oh, no, he's a friend. We actually both dated the same guy, so that's awkward. But fun in a weird way.
Wiener cousins.
I believe that's the proper term.
I think that's the official term, yes.
If it isn't, I like it, so we should keep that one.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm an open book if there's anything else I can help with. If the reason that you came here is because you felt you felt that you owed me a debt, then we are square. You owe me nothing, and I'm happy to hear that you're doing well.
I also just kind of wanted to, get to know you a little better. You changed my life a lot. I'd hang around for a few more drinks, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And if you ever need anything, like magically crafted, I'm okay at it, and I would be willing to do something for you for free, obviously.
Perfect.
I know I don't owe you anything, but it would just be something I want to do.
No, I understand. Let's hang out for a bit. Let me tell you a story about what we did while we were over there.
Yeah, please do. I like stories.
Yeah. And he will essentially order up another round of drinks and also a round of food. And essentially just kind of spends a little bit of the evening talking about his travels as an adventurer over there. And you quickly learn that he is one of the old Dendric guilds. He's one of the places that was essentially trying their best to fight back against the apocalypse when it came down. But what kind of sets him apart from the Witchers or even from Landfall a little bit is that A, he is from here. He is from the capital city. But B, he did not like the inaction that they were doing. He felt that they had a moral obligation to intervene, and since they didn't, he took it upon himself with his party, and he tells you a little bit about his party members, to go try to make things right. They had a bit of a hand in the events of the Ascension of Ra. They did their best to help out. They even fought at the Battle of Razen Rock for a little while. They were there when the other party, the 2.5 party, succeeded and caused the wave of monsters to come down from the mountain. And he kind of just goes into a little bit of this like adventuring history. It's like talking to anyone about their D&D character. He could sit here for hours and hours and tell you that every single adventure that he has been on. And when he eventually, I assume at some point you reveal to him that you've been adventuring as well, he starts to ask you, okay, so you've been doing this for a little while too. Why do you do it?
That's a good question. Initially, it was because I needed to find my family. I have a twin brother, and I found him, and we've been adventuring together. We found our dad, and we know where our mom's at. We're gonna go do that, but I guess I do it for me. I like making a change and making a difference, and when other people aren't. I've saved a few slaves. I'd like to keep doing that. Like, less slaves, the better.
He smiles like that.
I've got a bunch of money, so I thought about buying them, but then like that kind of is just feeding into the problem. So I think I just need to go take care of things at some point.
I like that. I like somebody that tries to take care of things. I think the world is very fortunate when people's selfish actions make the world a better place. I'm very glad now, actually, that I just kind of on a hunch saw that maybe you could use the club. It seems that fate or luck or raw chance has chosen you to make things better. You're doing good work.
I think that makes you a hero.
Thanks. I don't know about that, but okay.
Sure it does.
Cool. I guess I'm living up to the prophecy then. My people think twins are special and that we're destined to do things, so maybe there's something to that, or maybe I just happened out that way.
I don't doubt that prophecies are real, but I also think that prophecies have a chilling effect on people who aren't in prophecies. It makes them think that they can't do things either, and that, frankly, is nonsense. I don't have any prophecies. I'm nobody.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. Everyone has a prophecy. You just don't know it.
Damn, I hadn't thought of it like that. That might be true.
Prophecies are great. Prophecies are small. Prophecies are limiting. Everyone has a prophecy. Maybe two.
That's fun. That's fun. I kind of like my pseudo-nihilistic, everyone is important because nobody is important approach, but I do think that equally valid is the idea that everyone is a hero in a prophecy that simply hasn't been discovered yet. That's fun. I mean, if all of truth is known to the prophets, then it is just a matter of finding the right prophet.
I mean, we are each the universe experiencing itself, so we each have a destiny within ourselves.
Crazy.
Which is everyone.
You're weird. I like you. I've had a couple of drinks. You have big words.
Thanks. I read books.
As what you got?
I'm good with this wrapping up.
Yeah, he continues to prattle off into the night. Or you go ahead.
We aren't dating or anything, but I did promise I would do something with Big Boy later. If you ever want to talk again, I guess you might have access to magic, or we're currently at the Landfall Guild over, to the south.
Wait, Landfall? I thought they were gone.
They kind of were for a while, but now they're back. Yeah.
Weird. I know that was a whole kerfuffle. I didn't buy the official story. But, watch your back. Be careful. I don't know what's going on over there. I know they have connections to undead, from what I heard, or at least problems with them, but I guess who doesn't?
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. They just seem to be everywhere these days, huh?
Sure seems like it. I've heard some, strange rumors, from down south, lately.
One in this room right now.
Oh my god, I get it. You're an undead. I get it. I understand now. The costume.
Oh, see, you
don't smell. Normally I can smell.
I bathe.
That's great. I'm very happy to hear that, but normally the ones that bathe still smell like formaldehyde or some sort of chemical solution.
Oh, Well, I'm just the universe experiencing itself, so I think that's why I don't.
Man, I am the universe experiencing itself, and I smell really bad after a couple of days, and I'm still alive.
Oh, I bathe every day. Maybe that's why. Hygiene is important.
Sure. We'll go with that. Anyway, it's been good to meet you. I'll, yeah, I mean, I don't, but one of my party members is able to send magical messages. So, yeah, if I stumble across anything that I think could be useful to you, I'll shoot you a message. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad we caught up. This is nice. It's good to know every now and then that
Yeah.
that our actions have consequences, that the ripples go on.
Yeah. Here, I guess you don't have anything of mine. I had the cloak. Would you be interested in just holding on to this old weapon of mine? Just
Sure.
so you can contact me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Sure. I'll give him one of my old weapons. I don't know which one. Probably the
Aw.
wish knife. I don't use that one ever.
It reminds me of when I first started.
Yeah, that was like the first weapon that I've used, but grown up a little bit from that.
Mine was a pencil.
A pencil?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem very effective.
No, it wasn't. I only used it for about one stab. It didn't do anything. Anyway,
You might have lodged some lead in there.
True. It's been really nice catching up. And you don't have to tell me, but my name really is Cecil. And he extends a hand to shake yours.
My master says I'm not a
my-
weapon. It's too dangerous. It's nice to meet you, though. Sorry, I just felt like I should input on the whole weapons thing.
I'm Sketch. Don't really have a last name, but I'm from the Karuki clan, so
Gotcha.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, and my real name is actually Baby Boy.
What? Got it. That's very close to you.
He's not.
I think
Yeah, I was kind of panicked when I picked his fake name, so.
Yeah, not amazing, but that's okay.
Honestly, Big Boy seems more reasonable.
True, you are very, very big. I mean, everybody's big, but you're bigger than normal. Anyway, I don't think you really need to be using fake names here. I know that I've spent the past 4 hours railing against the establishment and talking about how much I hate their inaction, but the point is that they don't do anything. They're not going to care, as long as you don't cause trouble.
Okay, next time I won't then. I was just, paranoia. I don't want to get sold off again.
Oh, right, understandable. You guys have a place to stay?
Oh, we're gonna walk back. It's only like an hour to walk.
Got it. Alright. It was good to talk to you.
Yeah, thank you for meeting with us on such short notice.
And with that, he kind of finishes off the last of his drink, gives you a wave, and starts to head up the stairs.
And then I guess we'll leave and just walk back. I assume that the moment I leave the gates, the symbol leaves my hand.
It does, yeah. As soon as you step back out, you see that it just kind of vanishes off into little glimmering bits of white mana, which drift up and join the rest as it shoots up into the sky out of the mountain. And all of this
It's
has
real
been
pretty.
going on. Back at the campus, Tex and Ruko and Foster. Have you guys been getting up to anything?
I have some shopping to do, but it's all like it's really boring shopping.
Totally fair.
And then other than that, I've just been working on going ham on this garden, trying to get it rehabbed, and I'll send you at some point a list of what I'm hoping to get done.
Perfect.
Before long term, and then we can figure out how much I get done during our downtime.
Excellent. Then, Tex and Ruko, over the course of a couple of days, you guys have noticed that Foster has been going back and forth to the garden a lot. And frankly, you've even overheard other people at the tavern saying, like, yeah, I'm doing some work up at the garden. This nice fellow, a little strange, a skeleton. He's got plants growing out of his head, but he's cleaning the place up. It looks great. And frankly, the pay is really good too. So if you're looking for work, I know he's looking for more hands.
Oh boy. Yeah, Ruko would go and help when he gets too stressed out doing other things. He'll just go and help and see pretty things.
Then sure enough, as you kind of make your way over to the garden, I know I have not updated this map, but it's really starting to look proper again. It looks very clean. It looks very... I want to say that it looks like clean and organized, but I think that's probably not quite the case. It looks well kept, but sort of in a very encouraging what it naturally wants to do sort of way. Foster has gone out of his way to really foster a lot of native plant growth. There's a few things that have been brought in from outside, but in ways that are carefully managed, that are sort of deliberately done in a way to boost the natural ecosystem rather than fight against it. And you do also see, way back in the back, across the creek, there is the start of a little cozy cabin cottage, just on the other side of the stream there. And you see that outside of that is Thalia, the big flower kind of coming out of her own cracked skull as well. And she seems to be sitting there with a sketchbook, kind of like drawing different things in there as she looks up at the cottage.
Cute. I don't know if we should intrude on that, on their little cottage thing, right? I don't know.
Hi, Ruko. There's no walls. I can hear you.
Oh, hi. He waves from across the creek and comes scampers over. You guys are putting this thing together pretty quick.
I'm lucky. Lots of people looking for work, I guess.
Yeah. The garden is looking good. I've never seen such a thick... he does the hand shape of some sort of plant. He's like, I've seen it before. This one. Whoa, she's thick.
She is thick. She's coming in
Yeah.
really, really well.
I don't know how you do it. Anyway, how's it going here?
It's going pretty good. I've got some other things planned. I want to set up like a pollinator station, maybe get like a whatever those beekeeping house situations are called. And then
Ruko's
maybe
looks to you quickly and his eyes dilate. Bees.
do you know much about keeping bees? I've never
No,
done it
but
before.
they're-
I'd be guessing.
A little. I have mad respect for them, but they make the best drinks. They make good honey, and they're useful, and they're freaking badass too.
Big agree.
You could do crimes with them too.
You could. I wasn't planning on having crime bees here, but I suppose any bee
Well,
can be a
yeah.
crime bee if you dream big enough.
True. A catapult, beehive. If they don't beehive, if they... Oh,
I know where you're
forget
going.
that one. Scratch that. That's all. Okay. Yeah, but it's nice.
I have to thank you for teaching me how to do the spirits thing. I've been talking with the spirits here every day trying to figure out what needs done. It's been really helpful.
You have? Like
I
the... Which kind? Like the ones that I speak with, or the elemental kinds? Just all of them?
The elemental kind of naturey kinds. I don't know if I have as strong of a connection with the other kind, but actually you could
That's okay.
probably talk to that kind here. I don't know how much there is, but
True, I'm curious. Huh. I'll wander. I'll do some of that. Let's see what's around. Could be helpful.
couldn't hurt.
But, yeah. Do you have a favorite? Is one super cute?
I'm so sorry I lost you for a second. Say that again.
What? Like, do you have a favorite little spirit that's a helpful one, like a water one? Or, what do you call them? The mushroom guys are kind of cool.
The mushroom guys are kind of cool. There was a really, really cute little guy who came out of a bunch of dead leaves the other night. He was fun, really helpful. Big personality for dead leaves.
He's all scruffy looking. Okay, if you do have a moment for a walk sometime, I do want you to point them out so I can find them easier, because you find them quick. Sometimes I just see a bundle of leaves, until you point them out, and I'm like, hey, I like to
can
go and
walk you
find
around.
them. They're cool. Yeah. And I'll do some psychometric resonance. I'll go and see what's around here too. But yeah, it's
I'll
I'll
nice.
do like
It's nice
a
to
little
see
walk
things.
around.
Yeah.
You guys go on a little spirit tour. Let me get nature from Foster and occultism from Ruko.
Ruko just loves seeing everything like alive. He's so happy.
Oh my god,
I'll
guys!
purify that.
Oh my god.
Because why not? This is the worst night for rolling.
real good that this is happening on a downtime session.
Yeah, for real.
Wow.
So working up, Ruko first with your 12. There's not a lot of spiritual energy here from undead. And it becomes clear to you on a 12 why, and it's because a lot of remains have already been removed. It seems that a lot of people... there you do see evidence that they did find like little shards of bone and of undead things that were left behind after the attack. But many of them have been laid to rest now. I assume that part of this process has been doing a proper burial for the people that did not receive proper burials already.
I've got plans. Don't you worry.
Excellent, perfect. In fact, tell me about them. Tell me what's been done.
So beyond just the general cleanup, you see that Foster has started, like, essentially kind of like carving out like hiking trails, kind of, that are very rudimentary at this point because I haven't had that long to like work on them. But along one of the super simple, just barely forming hiking trails, there's a little offshoot, and you can tell that Foster will just talk about it because there's probably not much there currently. I'm planning on making this little area back here, this little offshoot, into like some kind of cemetery of sorts, I guess. I know I won't be able to bury, everybody, but just a place to remember.
All right, like a little cozy grove, a hidden one.
Yeah,
Back
like
here?
a little hidden cemetery. I mostly want it to, be a place where people can come and feel grounded and relaxed, because, we do a lot of super fucking scary shit literally nonstop, so it's sometimes nice to just feel your feet in the dirt. But I,
Yeah.
want to honor the people who were here before me.
Sounds like a good thing. Ooh, speaking of little places to make to like relax, you know that place where the I can't see it through the trees, but there's a place where the creek goes down over those rocks. If it's almost a perfect pool for like jumping in and swimming, but if we could just get some big buff beefy guys to go and move a couple of the rocks and kind of reinforce the banks with some plants or something, I think maybe it would be a good spot. Make a little.
That's a great
pool.
idea.
Yeah, we do a lot of waterworks back at home, levees and pools and mud pits. Yeah, you saw that one, I think.
I think I did.
Hmm.
I'd love your input on, anything that's happening here. Anything, everything. A pool sounds great. I wouldn't even know where to start with that.
Yeah, it's usually right by the little waterfall, because when the water gets strong, it digs a trough, so it's already kind of a pool. So it's like 90% there, I think. Just gotta make a little walking way and maybe a log or something to sit on. I don't know. I'll go explore. Maybe I could point some things out and you tell me what you think. Huh?
I like it.
Okay. I'm not moving rocks though. I think I'll die.
No, there's like 8,000 beefy boys running around the campgrounds at this point, so...
Goodness.
Yeah, you guys kind of have a little quiet area here to yourself, but you do see the place is bustling with construction crew and energy. And I don't think Ruko recognizes this person. I don't think he was in the party. But one of those people is kind of a boy in his 20s. This red hair, kind of a very obvious, oh my god, what is it called? The Durham accent from down south. The fantasy, kind of Slavic. And that means nothing to Ruko, but later on it may mean something. Who knows? We'll see. But you do see that just a little ways off, there is a pool that, if reinforced, could make a nice little swimming. But more importantly, Ruko, as we cut back to the future, and as you're kind of keeping a sense up for spirit, you do find that there are a few, not many, but there are just a few, and they seem to be largely kind of at rest. They're waiting at their respective places. They've been shown that they will be put to rest. They're sated. They're satisfied. They are ready to move on. And they're kind of just waiting for their last little resting place before they head off to the afterlife where they belong, to be reunited with the rest of their spirit. Some of them do mention, even on a 12, that there used to be a lot more, but they heard a voice and they followed that voice off into the distance and have not been seen since.
Okay. However, I don't know. Ruko's in a happy place too. Well, he likes being around here. It's always fun. With his psychometric resonance, we've been dealing a lot with undead, and he's not necessarily an undead kind of guy, even those are strong signals. But he does want to just get a sense for anything else around here, something that's newer, something that's, I don't know, just an amalgamation of sympathetic energy of any kind, not just undead. Maybe,
Sure.
you know, he's just keeping an eye out for it. Maybe there's some nascent ones or just little things here and there. They don't even have to be consequential, but
Absolutely.
I don't want to be a necromancer mage. That's not me entirely.
Yeah,
Even
on its
though there's a lot of that.
keeping an eye out
everywhere.
Keeping an eye out not only for spirits, but also for just the beginnings of sympathetic energy. And this is especially fitting because that's essentially what demons are. You do see that there are things starting to form. A lot of the connections that were once here have been long lost. The people that cared about this place are gone. And what you see now are the beginnings of new, small, fine threads of connection between Foster and this place. But much, much more importantly than that, what you see are fine threads of connection between Thalia and Foster, and Thalia and this little cottage that they're building, and presumably Foster in the cottage as well. There is life beginning to regrow here in all of these places, but that is where the sparkling threads of sympathy are starting to glisten the most. That is where you're seeing the connections grow the fastest. And you do see part of what leads you to this is when you look over Thalia's shoulder, you can see that she's got a little sketch of this cottage, and she keeps erasing one of the windows. And she's like, okay, maybe a bay window, and then she takes it out. Just like, no, let's get some drapes. And she just keeps redrawing this spot over and over, trying to imagine what she wants to put there.
There's Ruko. He's just swinging his legs off a little bridge with a cattail in his hands. He's just the plant, and he's just swinging around like he's conducting. He just smiles. Like, he's so cute. Why are they so freaking cute? He throws a cattail and it sticks in the mud. And he hops down into the water. But yeah, I think what a lot of Ruko's doing is, if there's any essence of what was going on here before, if he can catch threads about like, oh, this overgrown nondescript patch was actually a nice little grassy area that people used to sleep on. Like, that's kind of where he's getting the inspiration for just little ideas and snippets that he throws Foster's way and sees what he thinks.
Absolutely.
Back and forth.
With your object reading paired with your spirit communion, you get a lot of little moments like that. There's a lot of people that came here to just have nice, quiet picnics. There's so many people when you brush by some of these statues or the big fountain over here, your mind is like overwhelmed with dozens of people that made proposals here or had their first kiss here or things along that nature. You go to the watering hole and you see a lot of people had quiet moments there. But what you find is a lot of things that are just very mundane, but overwhelmingly pleasant. Overwhelmingly, this was a place of peace and calm.
Yeah, Ruko likes it here. It's a good place.
And as you're doing all of that, Foster just kind of giving you the tour, almost involuntarily, although there is effort on his part, begins to kind of conjure up some of the nature spirits of this place. And sure enough, you see that there's a little burble of water that walks its way out of the stream and sprouts a couple of legs and a couple of beady black eyes and begins to just follow behind you, leaving wet footprints along the way. There are these little dried up fallen leaf elementals that begin to kind of waddle behind you. From up in one of the trees, you see that there's like a little apple that kind of turns and looks as you guys pass under it and wave. There's just lots of little nature spirits here that are just kind of watching the whole time.
Yeah, Ruko's very happy. He's just really happy. It's good.
Wonderful. As all of that is going on, what has Tex been up to? We obviously left Tex at a very tense moment. If we want to jump back to that, we can go back a couple days.
Sure. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I guess at some point, whenever Tex finally wakes up and kind of rolls over and starts pawing at his face. It's like, why the fuck is my face wet?
You wake up. At this point, it is no longer morning. It's full kind of midday noon sun coming through the window. Edel has woken up, but you see that one arm is still kind of wrapped around you, and the other one is holding up a book and just kind of reading from the book. And you do see that over in the opposite corner of the room, Prospero is there, and he is writing at one of the desks. And every now and then he kind of glances over to make sure that things are still all right there. And you can read on his face almost immediately that, like, he's terrified. He has no idea what's going on. You can almost tell that they have not yet talked, that they didn't want to wake you up, so they have not explained anything to each other yet. So he doesn't know if, like, you're about to wake up and kill both of them or what's going on. But he is just sitting at the desk writing.
Yeah, he just kind of like gets up, rolls back over onto his feet.
Idle reaches down and kind of pets the back of your head and around the back of your ear. Doesn't say anything. But makes a point of kind of looking over to Prospero to be like, see, look, he's not killing me.
Bite his finger.
He does that thing where he kind of like waggles it up and down without actually pulling it out of your mouth.
Your body okay?
It seems like it. My legs are sore. I'm hungry. But I think I'm okay.
Eat something, you idiot.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but there's been a cat on my lap. That's, you can't stand up when there's a cat on your lap.
Rolls his eyes and gets up, hops off Edel's lap.
He throws a bookmark in his book, closes it, sets it down, and he does go over here and kind of digs around in the bag for a little while and pulls out some just dried nuts and berries and a little bit of cheese. And he does kind of reach down and offer you some of the cheese if you want. In truth, I don't know what to expect from this form. Do you eat,
Constantly.
Okay. Cheese is good. Cheese is good then.
I think I've had cheese. So.
Perfect. Yeah, he'll break off some of the cheese and share cheese with you. What next? What's your plan?
Probably going to the Twin Mirrors.
What's at the Twin Mirrors?
An ambush.
Okay. You ready?
No. But I have a lot of money now, so I'll get ready.
He smiled. That does help. I assume Lucian and his men.
Not sure.
I know there was a...
Definitely Cyril in.
Right.
Wolf might be a little busy.
Fair.
All things, if my luck holds out.
I know they wanted me to go over there at some point. There was a pretty important spirit there, it sounded like.
Are they still contacting you?
No. I, frankly, I don't know why they didn't just kill me, but, they certainly aren't friendly to me anymore, no. I could try contacting if you want, but I don't know if that's smart.
No. We'll go deal with that. Hopefully soon.
Okay. Well, I hope you're safe. I mean, give them hell. I don't like what they're doing. I thought for a little while that what they were doing was good. I thought that this was a new leaf for them. I thought that maybe if I could show them that there was a peaceful option, that they would do that instead of just killing you over and over and over. But I don't think that that's what they're interested in. I don't think this is about peace. I think it's about power.
This bed is huge.
It is. It's so
Who's this
huge.
for? Just like starts bouncing on it.
Popcorn.
Yeah, that bed is. I think that is actually Popcorn's bed most of the time. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, I'm stupid. That's Lady Cotta's bed. She's a troll.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I wonder where she slept.
You heading back to Moresco?
I think that's the plan. I heard that it's been a little dangerous lately, but I'd really like to go see my brother and my mom, and he looks over to Prospero, and Prospero's like, yes, if she finds out that I've been back for coming on 2 weeks now, and I have not made so much as an effort to go see her, she'll be sending me straight back to the moon. So I do think it's wise.
Do you have a way to get back there?
He pats his legs.
Oh, God.
Come now, what's the worst that could happen? Am I going to die?
No, that's frankly pretty low on the list of worst things that could happen. Let's go see if B2 can send you guys.
Okay. Oh, B2, that's the scary one. That's the other scary one. You have many scary accomplices. Frankly, I thought I was in kind of cahoots with the woman. And it turns out that the woman is actually a terrifying killer robot. Possibly Imric?
Don't let her hear you say that.
Got it. I said nothing.
Tex is still bouncing on the bed.
Perfect. Eventually, Edel comes over and scoops you up. Says, "Oh my God, why are you so heavy? You're the biggest cat I've ever seen."
You're saying I'm fat.
No, I'm saying you're large.
This is your fault.
Yeah, you're kind of right, actually. I think, yeah, that makes sense. They eventually step out, and they wave over to the animals and to Lady Cotta, who notices that you are here with them. She seems at first a little kind of confused or perplexed, but then she smiles. She seems to see whatever it is, it must have been good. And she waves you up. And you are sent on your way. Prospero does say, so we got in before the lockdown. Oh, wait, hang on, sorry. You brought him with... Hang on, how did this go down? I'm trying to remember the timeline of events. You got back slightly before the lockdown, and I think he started to come over here. Did you He didn't come with you through the jungle because you got lost for like a day and a half.
No, he went with Jane and...
That's right. Jane and Branch.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if we need to sneak out or if we can just go out through the front gate and say, whoops, sorry, you didn't catch us.
Can you climb?
Oh, yes, I can climb.
What about you?
Edel looks over to the large step cliffs and says, I can try.
Can I just, like, push them a little?
Sure. Let's see how this goes. Oh, his could be worse. This -5. Or I guess I could properly PWL. Yeah, actually, especially with your help, it takes some time. Neither of them is well suited for climbing, but they also both seem to be kind of the traveling type, and that makes sense. Prospero has walked basically the entire wildland, and at the very least, Edel used to walk through the swamps and down the cave over and over to come see you. So they both know how to move on outdoor terrain pretty well, despite being the bookie type. And after...
So he doesn't get knocked over with a 20?
Oh, you're trying to when you said you wanted to push them, I thought you were helping them climb.
No, I was
you
seeing
want
if
to
they
push
were...
him. I get it.
I
I
wanna-
want to shove him.
I want to shove him to see if he's like...
Got it.
Because you said, like, last time, he couldn't really cast spells very well. And
Oh yeah, he's
like, legs are shaky and stuff.
Right. He has had about 2 weeks now to recover from the resurrection, but his fort DC is only 14. He absolutely falls over.
Edel.
Oh, Edel. He is still shaking the knees, and even in good strength, that would have been enough to shove him over. And he does kind of like topple over.
All right, spaghetti legs. Let's take the front gate.
Got it.
They're not gonna. They're caring about people coming in, not out.
Yeah, and you do find that when you get there, that is absolutely the case. They almost turn a blind eye to people that are leaving. They kind of give you an obligatory warning, like, please note that in order to return, you'll have to show proof of citizenship, and there is a curfew. You will be turned away if you come back to the city wall after dark. Please be safe. The jungle is not safe. But at no point do they, like, check your ID. They kind of just give you these warnings because they feel legally obligated to do so, and they let you on your way. You were able to head out through the front and eventually walk your way back over towards the guild. When you get there, you do find that Baby Boy is currently out. Or, well, this is a couple of days ago. So, yes, you find Baby Boy probably at the library or somewhere around the library.
I so wish I could have gotten back while Sketch and Baby Boy were crying.
We could do that if you want.
That's up to them.
Hey, it sounds like it'd be funny.
Your mic is up, but then let's jump back over there. We'll time it out. We'll go wibbly wobbly with time. We've done that a few times in this campaign. So, Sketch and Baby Boy, after your conversation with Cecil, you make it back to the guild a little bit after dinner. The sun is still up, but it's starting to get a little bit low in the sky.
Oh, I specifically want the moon to be up. It's more dramatic that way.
Perfect. Then you kill a little bit of time. You end up drinking a little bit longer than expected with Cecil. He tells a few more stories. And by the time that you get back, the sun has set and the moon is up.
Right, I'm going to take us over to the water side. I assume that there's like some rock. Oh, there's a rock. Perfect. I set up next to this rock up in the north.
Excellent. Looking out over the cliff to the long drop down into the ocean, you can feel the wind coming in from the west. Ships off on the horizon.
All right, I will change back into my regular clothes, and I'll like get a little blanket out, get some cushions set out I'll put out all 12 glasses of wine and fill them all up evenly. Set up the food, and then just kind of get all comfy. All right.
Do you think we need 12 different glasses? We couldn't have just refilled them?
Oh no, you'll see.
Oh, okay.
I can go first if you wish.
Yeah, I don't think I fully understand what's happening, so maybe you should go first?
All right. I guess I can give you the brief overview. I'm going to think about what's making me upset and try to just work my way through it. So thank you for being here. It means a lot. Mayor's not the best with
Yeah.
emotions. He gets them on like a empirical level, but empathy is not exactly a strong suit. All right. Where do I
We're
start?
friends. I'm happy to be here, and I can feel emotions, so we're good.
Yeah, he like smiles at you. He like pulls up, he holds a glass of wine and just kind of swirls it a bit. I don't even know if I can get drunk, to be perfectly honest. Not that I'm trying to, just. Alright. I'm very conflicted about meeting my parents. It wasn't what I expected or, I guess, hoped for. I spent most of my life thinking that they hated me. And that they would have been happier with me gone. So when I ran away and I was in the library, I didn't really feel bad about it. I figured that I was happy and they would be happy too. But finding out that they suffered because I left. They spent time wondering where I was, spent resources they didn't have, while I was happy. Makes me feel bad. Even though, rationally, I knew it was the best. You saw what happened when I died. That happens if I lose control of my magic. The first time it happened is when I was 6, shortly after leaving, and I almost died. It consumed most of, a lot of my body fat and some of my skeletal muscle. The librarian was able to stop it, and from then on out, he made sure I had plenty of reserves. And ever since then, Mayor's been helping me control my magic. I cannot do it on my own. He throttles it for me, I guess. And even then, he didn't completely let it go. So I know that if I would have stayed, I would have died a horrible death in front of them, scared, and they couldn't have done anything. And they would have been scared and couldn't have done anything.
I think that would have hurt more than you just disappearing,
Yeah.
seeing it happen.
And I tell myself that. But it was always easier thinking they hated me. You see his eyes kind of grow really wide. Oh, shit. Shit. So, I think my parents went to the afterlife, correct? So they went to the moon?
They think so?
So they went to the moon?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know how long.
Do you think there is a non-zero chance that the Desolate King has my parents now?
Huh. I hadn't thought about that, but I guess so. Is there any ritual we could do to tell?
I have I can do a
don't think-
commune. I can just talk to someone. But if he does have them, that could give me some closure. Save my parents. He takes a drink of his wine and then he just throws the glass at the rock. It shatters into pieces. And then he picks up another glass. Yeah.
You just wanted a rage room.
Okay. Is it weird that I feel better thinking that I could save them? Or maybe I can talk to them again. I'm going to pretend like he has them. Because we're fighting him anyways, right? So, like, he probably doesn't even know who they are. So they're probably just, like, minions. And if anyone's going to turn my parents into minions, it's going to be me. He throws another glass at the rock.
Okay, if that helps you process everything, I guess that's fine.
I mean, a little bit.
What happens if we beat the Desolate King and you can't confirm if your parents were there or not? Sorry, not to like poke a hole in your plan, but
Oh no. It's very logical to think that. It's even if I'm not saving my parents, I'd be saving someone else's.
that's true. You'd be doing good either way. I guess it doesn't hurt to just believe that your parents are there and you're helping them.
Yeah. I think mostly I might just need some time to really think about my parents. Okay. Has a little some teary eyes. He just starts sighing and just like dramatically like he like grabs a piece. He probably hasn't eaten food since then, so he probably grabs a piece of chocolate, dips it into the tub of icing and or frosting, and then just like eats it.
It's probably a weird experience, too. The other undead in the party have had a lot more time to come to terms with this. But you are coming to terms for the first time with the fact that when you bring the wine to your mouth, you smell nothing, you taste nothing. When you bring the chocolate to your mouth, you smell nothing, you taste nothing. And you know from what you've seen of Foster and of Ethan that with a lot of time and a lot of experience, a lot of practice, some of those senses may come back to you. But right now, everything has had this very hollow, gray kind of feeling to it all.
And this kind of tastes like nothing. But honestly, it's kind of great, because I'm so tired of eating. I've spent so much of my life eating.
I mean, I guess you did have to do it every day, but I've never thought of it as a chore.
Well, I had to eat a lot, otherwise I would wither away.
Oh, right. Well, I guess you don't have to eat anymore.
I remember it tasting delicious. And I got some scones, and a cupcake, and a muffin. I think I'm a little bit overboard. I wasn't thinking with my actual stomach, I was thinking with my past stomach.
Now, there's a lot here. I don't think I can eat all this.
I'll probably just donate it, I guess, to some children?
Tex might want it.
Is it good to give children sweets? It's bad for their teeth.
I mean, it's good as a treat, but if that's all they're eating, then yeah, it's bad for their teeth.
That's what my master always said. He said, baby boy, you cannot eat all those sweets. You have to eat your food first. But sometimes he'd still give you the treat.
That sounds like Mom. Mom would make us eat our food first before we had the dessert too, but you know, sometimes you just a little bit before dinner. It's fine.
At this point, you see him like pull a little ceramic like vase out of his little bag, One of these has a secret note, and he then throws it at the rock, and it shatters into pieces, making a very satisfying noise. Do you want to try?
I don't know why, but I feel like that I've wanted to throw a vase at something my whole life. So yes, I'll
right,
try
right,
that.
right. I had 69 of them because
Nice.
the sex position.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to explain the joke.
Sorry, sometimes yes.
I guess you have to explain it to Mare, so that's fine.
Actually, should I give
Uh,
a yes? Throw.
Hey.
The perfect throw, the
Hell
perfect spiral.
yeah.
So
It
Oh yeah, that felt good.
nails a tree in the distance, and it shatters absolutely perfectly, and there's like a little shard that stays embedded into the tree even.
So how are you holding up? I've been trying to imagine what you've been going through, but it's difficult. And I know that on top of that, you seem to be having some troubles with Fetch.
Fetch and I are good now. We went on a hunt together, and
Oh, that's good.
I think we just hadn't been talking. I thought he didn't value me, but he does. So we're okay.
I was
The
thinking that maybe
hardest stuff, though. Oh, go ahead.
Yes. I was just thinking that you could be the elder twin now. I mean, like, it's all arbitrary and a social construct that he's the older one anyways. And no offense, but you kind of seem to act like the older twin anyways. So, like... But also, see, being the
Yeah, I don't know if I can just...
Reading.
Yeah, I guess, like... There's more responsibility on his shoulders if he's the older twin. I think he needs that for structure. I also don't think you can just say that you're the older twin.
Why not? I mean, you could just ask him to switch. Isn't that what twins do? You guys can like switch places, so why not just switch roles? I mean, he's what? 60 seconds older than you?
Yeah, something like that.
And
You've
he's
never
your
really been good at swapping because of the eye color thing. That's my fault. But
Oh.
I could talk to him about it though. Maybe he'd let me be the older twin for a day, and we'll see how it feels. But I don't know. It feels like we've been doing this for ever. So thank you for all your help today, and this does seem like it will help. I mean, that base already felt great. Might get some of this wine and this chocolate. I don't know about the frosting though. That seems like a bit much.
Shattering of a vase as he throws it at another one at the rock. What costume?
Hmm?
You said the costume?
The conversation with Cecil earlier. I don't know if I could have gone by myself.
Well, I'm happy that I could help. He seems really nice. You said that he saved you pretty much. He gave you that cloak that helped you escape.
Yeah. If it weren't for him, I'd probably still be working in. Well, I might be with my mom actually.
It's like he's like the first stitch in a tapestry. The tapestry of you, or at least your journey.
Huh. Yeah, I guess so. We're friends, right? And baby boy.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Can I tell you a secret?
I do like secrets. Yes.
And do you like keeping secrets?
Honestly, I like keeping secrets a lot. Which is, I mean, I have a suit that keeps my identity secret.
That's a good point. You are basically one big secret.
Yeah, and I'm keeping all the librarians' library secrets too. Well, at least like maybe like 30%.
That
I don't know all the
Doesn't give me the
secrets,
most
just like
confidence, but
no, I meant like I know like 30% of the stuff in the library. Those are
oh,
secrets.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you were keeping 30% of the secrets. I'm like, that's not very good track record. But
Oh no, that's really bad.
can I get another vase?
Oh yes, he hands you another vase and pulls out one for himself.
So you know how I poisoned Argus, and that was how he died.
Yeah, it was pretty intimate, honestly. Like you kind of like took the control he had over you the entire time and kind of like forced him to his own death. It's pretty poetic.
Yeah, it would have been. Huh. I thought about putting the poison in my mouth and pushing it in, and it'd be kind of invasive, but I didn't give him poison at all. I kind of lied about that.
He's alive.
Throws the vase.
He like squints at you. Are you working for him? Are you telling him? You know all my secrets now. Oh, this changes everything.
No. I'm not working for him. Gross.
Oh, he pulls his hand up. No,
No,
don't
no,
worry.
I
I won't tell anyone, but I will secretly be trying to undermine you at every point.
I'm not working for him though. Honestly, I couldn't do it. I don't know why.
Oh, I guess that's better. He kind of cocks his head. You kind of seem thinking about like how like you kind of see the idea of him like it would have been fun. Okay. I am kind of confused then. Okay, let me sit down. Actually, hold on. He throws another vase. Okay, now let me sit down. Please explain.
I'm gonna get some of this wine first.
Oh yes.
So when he was, lying there helpless, and I was about to gut him, I couldn't bring myself to move my arm. So then I quickly made up the poison lie so that, because I don't know, I felt pressured. We couldn't bring him with us, but when Jane told me that he just saw me as part of that ritual, I don't know. You said it'd be easier for you if your parents hated you, than that there wasn't anything more to it than that.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the fact that there wasn't anything more to it just, I don't know, it's hard to believe. Maybe I just don't want to believe. Because it meant a lot to me.
He gets up and pulls you into a hug. Oh, he really puts a hold on you, doesn't he?
Maybe, I don't know.
He's quite charming. He's very good at making you feel like you're the most important thing and that you share everything in common.
But I'm not, though. He doesn't like me at all.
He hates me, if it makes you feel any better. Which is so unfortunate. That's kind of a deal breaker. I mean, it's also extremely rude to, like, I don't know, seduce a slave so that you could sacrifice them and then not tell your boyfriend?
You're pretty rude.
Yeah, it was pretty shitty of him. Yeah, it was pretty rude of him to you, to the victim in this whole thing.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not really upset about that. I mean, I'm upset that it was you. I had the advantage of knowing what I was getting into with Argus. He's a dime of dozen in my world. All charm, manipulative, just trying to get what they want. He's good at it, though. He makes you feel like you're the only two people in the world.
Oh, you felt the same way. That sucks. That means it really is fake. I hate everything.
Yes, he did it
Give
a
me
little
another
too
wine,
early.
please.
Yeah, he has another glass, and then he'll drink one himself and then throw it at the rock. He's not. His aim's not good enough to hit it. Actually, you know what? He's going to levitate it up like 30 feet and then watch it shatter on the rock as it falls.
Perfect.
Why can I only roll well when it's throwing stuff?
Do you want another vase?
Yeah.
I think at my count we still have 65 more to go. You don't have any dynamite, do you? No, that's too much. Unless.
Oh, we could start blowing them up with magic, though. That does sound fun.
Yes.
You line up a bunch of them. I'm going to see how many I can hit with the needle darts.
Ooh, yes. Do you think you can like pierce a few of them and then get like a whole bunch at once?
See, I want to. If it doesn't break them with the needle, then I can like zap the needle and then break them all with that.
Ooh, I like that one. He'll like set up like a bowling ball, like bowling pins of vases. They're all like different shapes and sizes, but whatever.
That's fine. And I'm assuming they do that for a while.
Yeah.
So
Until they go through all of the...
So what do you going to do about him?
Oh, I told him if I ever see him again, I'd kill him, and I'm going to. I think. Hopefully.
Do you want to kill him?
Yes, I think.
There are.
I mean, I don't
other
want him
options.
alive, because he's just going to do terrible things to more people. Then potentially me again, if I'm, stupid, which I kind of am.
You're not stupid, Sketch. You're quite intelligent.
I had to check my modifiers. I'm okay. I'm positive at least.
And not just
Thank you.
intelligent, but you're clever, which is much better, honestly. Clever is your ability to use what you know. Well, if you want, I can offer a few options. Oh, I still have some of this fur. I think it's in my cowboy pocket. My cowboy pockets. That wasn't the right accent. It's okay. I'm never going to be a cat again. It's that disguise is blown. I could make a voodoo doll. If you want.
Huh.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds neat.
Let me
That might
post-
help. And I could. Oh, you can like mechanically actually make a voodoo doll.
I have
Okay.
a ritual for this. Oh, and I'm actually working on a spell where you can like cast misfortune on an entire group of people. I'm not quite there yet, though.
I don't know about our entire group.
Mechanically, though,
but-
this spell lets you. Let's see. If you're within 200 feet of them, you can interact with the doll and cause them mental damage. So with fur, I think it's 3d6 mental damage, and you can interact with it anywhere from like 10 to 20 times depending how well we roll from it. So you can like literally just fuck them up real bad.
That sounds useful.
There is. Another option? I think it might be evil, though. But we could brainwash him into being good. Kind of as like a irony.
I feel like if you're brainwashed into being good, you'll eventually just figure it out.
Oh, sure,
Right?
he'll be aware of it the entire time. But
It's kind of funny to imagine him seething on the inside while doing good on the outside. It might be a
that's
little
what
evil.
yeah. But he's kind of evil, right?
That's true. He kind of deserves it.
There's that ritual.
Remind me that we should always be friends and I should never make you mad.
Sketch, I would never do any of that to you. You're a very kind, very sweet, morally just person. The note! It was in that one! I point points over and like into this giant pile of broken pottery. There's a little note on it now.
Oh yeah, what's the note say? You said it was a secret?
You have to read it.
Okay. I'm not gonna go, mad, right? It's not that kind of secret?
No, it's just actually funny.
You'll read it.
It says, if you read this, you're gay.
Jesus Christ.
And baby boy falls on the ground with laughter.
Oh, damn it, I fell for it.
Eh.
It's true, though.
It's in the middle of that laughing fit that Tex, you eventually do stumble back into the campus with Edel and Prosper. And you hear them laughing over in the distance as you get to the tavern.
I can't take more emotions right now. I'm gonna...
Sounds like they're having a nice, chill, lighthearted time over there.
I'm gonna look
Every
at
so often
Foster.
you hear shattering.
Yeah. I assume Foster is probably winded down for the night. It's up to you where you want to be, Foster.
I'm probably somewhere near like the little main tavern-ish area. There's not much I can do at night over at the garden, so. Hi, Tex.
Hey, do you have teleportation abilities?
It's funny you ask that. I was literally just about to message God and see if I can find a spell scroll. Teleporting other people, though, definitely not.
Damn it.
What do you need to teleport for? Or where to, or?
Just need to get these two back to Moresco.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. I'm sure maybe Jane has something that could help you.
I don't want to over more favors.
Jane? I don't think she'd hold it against you. I've traveled with her like once or twice. She seems pretty chill.
We have a bit of a rapport.
I see.
What are you doing here?
I just finished up for the day. I'm trying to revamp the gardens. Figured I'd catch my 4 or 6 hours of shut-eye over here and then get back to it.
You have to sleep still?
It's more like this weird limbo between life and death where I kind of just exist in a fugue state for a couple of hours.
That sucks.
You get used to it.
I thought I had it bad.
So, things went okay then? With, I'll nod in their direction.
Yeah. I still don't get it at all. But...
Boy. Do I need to insight check?
What are you fishing for?
Whether you believe that you don't get it. Where is... Oh, it's perception. I'll never remember.
Yep.
Yeah, I think at least he's probably over-exaggerating a little bit, but there is definitely still part of him that is just, like, baffled by everything.
Yeah, it's new. Give it time. Let it breathe.
Ideally, it can breathe far, far away from me.
That's what you think works best.
At least for now.
Well, for whatever it's worth, I'm glad it went as well as it sounds like it went.
Sounds like they're smashing pots out there. You want to come smash some shit?
I was wondering, yeah, there's a lot of breaking going on over there. I'm very confused by it, but yes, I do want to throw something.
Oi, kid! Let's go smash some shit.
Is that me?
Yeah,
Yeah, your kid.
Oh,
your kid and sometimes Brad.
he remembers me.
You guys arrived to this.
I just know
Way
you're
too big
useless,
teeth.
so I wouldn't ask you to teleport me.
Yeah. No, it certainly can't teleport anyone. It's definitely not something you could do for free.
You guys arrived to a literal banquet of sweets. A few glasses of wine left over. A pile of pots. Oh, hello! Did you guys come to join?
Holy shit, you guys look like you could have been crying for hours.
I think it's been like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but yes. He throws another pot.
It's really freeing. You should try it. The pot throwing, the crying. I mean,
That's also
I don't
kind of
know
freeing in its own way.
do you get your tear ducts back? That seems like a thing you just don't get anymore.
I don't think I get those anymore.
Sorry, I've also had a lot of Sorry, I've also had a lot of wine too, so I'm probably going to be blunt,
No,
but not like
anything
me
about that.
blunt.
Specifically, Baby Boy only did get one bottle of wine so that Sketch wouldn't get super drunk since he's been drinking a lot. And that's why there's also there's 12 glasses, so it's evenly split up between small glasses. He's got you. Whoa!
Oh
It's
yeah?
always
Take a look at this.
I'm watching. That was almost scary.
Shit, I thought it was going to go way worse than that.
Ooh! How about you, Lupo?
Nice.
Do you want to break one? Here, have a sweet. There's a cupcake. It probably tastes good. I think it's lemon.
There's also a tub of frosting.
It's only like a pint. I thought about getting a bigger one, but I was like, no, be reasonable.
A pint of frosting.
That was so much frosting.
much. I'm sick just thinking about it.
I'm assuming, honestly, it's like different. It's like layered, so it's like different flavors as you go down.
Tex is already looking into it.
I can't imagine being the sort of person that just eats raw frosting, like with a spoon.
Oh, no,
It's cat food.
No. We're dipping chocolate. Do you want a piece of chocolate to go with it?
Are you dipping chocolate into frosting?
Yes. Nothing cures sadness like a sugar rush. Except, like therapy, I guess.
I'll have a piece of chocolate. I'm good on dipping it in the frosting.
Do you want some bone meal for it?
I think I'm just gonna put it in and let it fall through my rib cage. That sounds nice.
Okay. Can I like cast my mage hand to like make it so that it just floats so he can like feel like he's having chocolate, I
Sure.
guess?
If he's into it, if Foster's down for that, you can absolutely just like hold the chocolate in his ribcage.
Or even in his mouth, so it's just like sitting on his quote unquote tongue.
Incredible. If Foster's down for
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome to try.
Okay, let's see how this works. Can you taste it?
I can.
I cannot. I tried to taste it and it just tastes like, when you're having a dream and you're eating something and it just kind of tastes like your mouth, but also maybe a pillow?
I think so.
That's kind of how everything tastes right now. And then everything kind of smells like nothing.
Yeah, that all tracks. back in my day, people just didn't turn themselves undead like that. But
Yeah. Well, this is well, I have plans, so And also, look how spooky I am. You gotta admit, on a scale of 1 to 10, how spooky is this? Then he crouches on all fours and just starts being all spooky.
I'll give it a solid 8, maybe even a 9.
I'll work on it.
It's gonna be pretty tough. I was risen and forced to kill my wife, so
Oh yeah, that's a hard one to beat.
Yeah,
How is
5
your
and a
wife?
half.
she's great. She's over at I'm building us a little cottage in the gardens, so get her
Aw.
out of the uh, dingy little, I don't know, pocket dimension rooms we've been staying in. No offense to people who made them.
That's cute. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that even after all the sadness, you still get to spend time with her.
Gotta make the best of where we're at, right?
Yeah. Not even death can keep you apart. It's kind of romantic. I'm not crying.
Did
You
you
are
guys
each
renew
other
your
hat
vows yet?
No, not yet. I don't know why I just haven't gotten around to it. Part of me thinks it'd be
That-
nice to kind of, I don't know, part of me thinks, well, what's the point of waiting? And then part of me's like, maybe I should wait until we're safe. And then part of me's like, we're never ever gonna be safe, so why am I waiting? And it's just been a big circle.
Well,
That's fair.
what does she want?
I might be the worst person on earth, but I haven't asked her what she wants, or I know, we talked about it when we met back up, but I don't know if she'd prefer to wait or.
Well,
Also,
you
you
could
are-
always, find out.
And you are far from the worst person on Earth. By far. Very far. It's the opposite side of that.
Well, I appreciate
Sure, you are pretty cool.
I don't know about all that, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Well, I've been over to the garden. It looks really great. I think that's cool.
Oh, thank you. I'm hoping to just make a nice, peaceful spot for people.
Maybe you could wait until you finish the garden and do it there.
Wait, that's
Right
actually
on,
kind of
together.
perfect, Sketch.
See, Sketch, you are very clever and very smart.
And very romantic.
Very romantic.
I think we're all together.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Ruko, here's a pot.
Yeah.
I hand you a vase.
Oh, he got all excited and he's like, oh, wait, a vase.
Throw it. Throw
Just
it.
kidding. Oh, okay. He throws it. It's kind of a weak throw. It goes up just a little bit, but then he shoots a little bolt through it and it blows up in the air.
Whoa! Woo!
Tex is
Only
about
30 more to
Yeah.
go.
Tex is about 6 tablespoons deep in icing at this point. Vomits and
oh
then
my god.
assumes that was because of all the lovey-dovey sappy shit happening and not because of the 6 tablespoons of frosting that he just guzzled down.
Did you bring I don't
You
know
got
his
this.
name.
Edel and Prospero.
Yeah, did you bring them?
Yeah.
Are they over here too?
Presumably they're here.
If you want them to
All right,
be here,
I'll-
they can be here. Yeah.
Yeah, they can. Someone has to eat these sweets and break these pots.
Oh, I'll break a pot. I love breaking a pot.
Who are you? And I'll point to what's his name again? I'm
Uh,
so bad with names.
my name is Edel.
Edel.
I was a badger until very
badger.
recently. Yeah.
Yes, you are a badger. I remember now. You were drawing once.
Badly. Yeah. It's hard to draw with badger hands. They aren't very dexterous.
Do we draw better now?
I haven't really tried. I've been reading. I've only been back for a little less than a day.
Well, I'm Baby Boy.
Aw.
I'm very good friends with Tex.
Hello.
We're like this, and he crosses his fingers.
Uh,
I'm
I-
kidding. He likes to keep his distance, but he's really cool.
I'm very glad that you've been helping. It's good that he has friends.
Yeah, Ruko's seeing him right now. I think Tex can see Ruko's eyes doing that like dangerously shiny, big-eyed, like ah. But he's blissfully not saying much at the moment.
Here, eat the cupcake. Break a pot.
Sure.
Break a pot on a cupcake.
He takes a cupcake and some of the frosting, and he takes like the world's smallest bite out of it. And then he eats the entire rest of it in a single bite. When he realizes how hungry he has been. And then he takes a pot. He chucks it. Where did they go? I just had this.
When you're rich, you can just break anything you want.
Are you you're rich?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm rich in friends.
Oh, that's very sweet, but I don't think that buys pots.
Oh, no. I have like so much money now. And also like my master has like a whole dimension. So like, he just kind of shrugs.
You're a slave.
No. Pet. It's very different. I have freedoms. He gives me whatever I want.
Okay. I'll need a little time to think about that.
I broke out to go save him.
Okay. Is he okay with that?
He's in the I think he's in the basement, honestly. So
Right. Anyway, so we're breaking pots and eating frosting out of a tub?
oh, you can also just eat pastries or have some chocolate, some glasses of wine, and then he'll like take another glass of wine and then throw it at the rock too.
He takes another pot and kind of chucks it. That is actually kind of nice.
Yeah, it's such a nice pitch.
He will eventually kind of like sit down and just kind of continue reading and watching all of this. He definitely notices that Ruko keeps like staring at him, and at one point,
We had a long talk.
without really saying much, he does kind of like hold up a hand and like wave to you.
He waves back like an idiot.
I think
Thumbs up.
the last time that we talked, I was smaller.
Yep. I didn't want to badger you, but I didn't want to bother you about it. Sorry.
It's okay. The Lady Cottage home is kind of divided on animal jokes. Some of them think that they're not in good taste, but I'm kind of in the camp that it's a little funny and that maybe we can make them our own, you know?
Yeah. Sorry. I just slipped up because I was thinking of. Yeah. I'm glad you're better.
I'm sure it won't be the fossa or the last time.
Oh. Now I don't know what camp I should belong to.
Yeah, that's a personal decision. If that was rude, I won't do it again.
No, it was stupid. It was good. Okay. No, Ruko's just very. He's just happy to see him here. There's some conflict there, I guess, but I don't know. He's happy with this.
Tex will like just kind of walk past Edel to go and grab another pot and just say, if he annoys you, you can tell him to foss off.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Nice smash pot.
Oh, it would have been so much funnier if the note was in the pot still.
True.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna whenever chance. We should put the note in the pot and not tell them.
Okay.
You're
I'll use sleight
like
of hand to put it in there.
yeah. So like he just like reaches into like I guess I think they're just all in my bag still. I don't know. Maybe we got them all out. Yeah.
Perfect. I think
It's
I
not
think
bad.
19 beats everyone. Actually, I don't know off the top of my head.
Let's see. Should we roll to see who gets it now?
It's just anybody with
Who's the
perception DC. Oh, I see what you're saying.
No, who gets the
gay
pot?
note? Yeah. Sure.
See, we have
There's
one.
5 of them. We need a D5.
We also have there's 6. We have Ruko or 7. We have Foster.
I wasn't counting us.
Oh yes, they're very good. And maybe Earwold if she's breaking them. Is Earwold using her tiny little arms to break pots?
Yieldwood is probably off here in the bushes hunting like a mouse or something.
Sounds about right.
Oh, here we are. Okay.
I don't know who 2 is, but it's 2.
I think it's Edel, actually.
They break a fortune.
Are these fortune pots?
Only one of them, I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
Do you want it?
What's it say?
Prophecy.
It says, if you were reading this, you're... Oh, I... I think this... I think this is someone else's fortune.
What does it say?
If you're reading this, you are, happy. Delighted.
True.
Oh. Or are
It
you
says-
not happy? That's
No, that-
unfortunate.
That's actually... No, that's pretty accurate. It's just that they used a different word.
Well, maybe Ruko should read it then. Ruko,
Yeah,
can you,
yeah.
do you know what that word is?
Can you read it out loud to us, Ruko?
He adjusts his glasses and the moonlight beams through it and ignites the paper. What? Oops. Sorry.
It says if you're reading this, you're a flaming homosexual.
I must have been so bright.
So, it sounds like, you guys are gonna teleport us over to Moresco. Do you know what you're doing after that?
I have no idea where that is. Also, every time we say this, I keep thinking, is it Morisco? Like the Morisco?
No,
'Cause it is
it's
like
close.
it's like
I look
giving me
it up
whiplash
every time.
every single time.
It is very close.
Okay.
It's
Moresco.
Moresco, right?
Moresco.
Gotcha. Where is that?
Moresco is kind of over on the east side here. The east side of Eden, I should say. It's not very far. It's the same distance that you guys had to walk to get to Eden City.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a teleportation because it's probably too far away, but we could walk there in like an hour.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. We were going to walk on foot over days, so that sounds a lot better.
I can collapse space and time.
That sounds dangerous.
I could do it.
Maybe
uh,
condense.
differently.
Oh, what do you have?
I could just yoink us over there.
Is it teleport? Because it's more than 100
Hold
miles
on,
away.
hold on. Yeah. Wait,
It's more than 100 miles away.
is it?
It's about 200 miles, yeah.
But that means that if you teleport once and then I
Ah.
teleport once and then we can
True.
do the same thing to get back, we can
True.
teleport bros.
You guys can leap teleport.
Ooh, let's do that one.
Whoa.
Oh, we can teleport together. Oh, Ruko, it's so good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you
What?
in months.
I know. I've been so bamboozled. I've been trying to figure out everything that's been going on. And a lot.
Yeah.
What's been happening?
I've been trying to figure out
Wow.
what's going on too. That's why I started a cult.
Oh.
Well, it's more like I took
Right.
over a
See,
cult.
that's the
Mhm.
things.
Information.
Pin in that.
That thing that people do
Hey.
casually.
Hey,
Why am I here twice?
Oh, no, no.
can you do that again?
Hey,
Oh, no, I'm
Do
gone.
that.
Can Ruko and I do a really cute thing where we just teleport at the same time and we like just do one teleport to get there?
Yeah, you like you stagger it so like one goes off a second after the other. There's only like a very brief blip.
No, I meant more just like a cute combo. Combo.
Oh, I see what you're saying. For purely flavor purposes and not setting the precedent that you can combine
Oh, yeah,
these
yeah.
into a single spell, yes, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't know how you teleport, but Baby Boy literally just like shrinks space between the destination and just kind of like unshrinks it to pull you over there.
Oh boy.
Or are
Alright,
we,
we could do
are we
that,
doing this like right
but-
now?
No,
Oh,
I don't want
do
to
you want to do
right
it now?
No, it's dark.
I guess
and
we
it's
have-
scary.
You still have so many pots to break.
And there's pots to break. And you know what? I've been so confused and learning so much lately. There's so much going on. I honestly, does anyone want to go swimming after this? We jump in that cold pond. That sounds great.
That's a
That's not a cliff,
100-foot
is it?
drop.
Yeah, that is 100 foot
Well-
drop down into a cliff, but there are swimming
I-
holes nearby.
And
we could
that's what I
teleport
mean.
down there.
I'm implying we go down to the water, not like a crazy cycle jumping off the bridge. No, well, just go down.
I'll jump. I'll do it.
Foster is a nice pond too. I think just some freezing water, or it's not that freezing, but you know what I mean.
A nice
Just-
swim in moonlight sounds delightful.
Wash all the past away, and we can go forward into our new adventures. That kind of thing. Yeah.
Did you recently leave the past behind?
What?
Did you recently leave the past behind?
Just now, yeah.
Oh.
Just did it again. Did you see it?
Oh, I see what you're doing there. You're doing a time joke.
Oh, and Sketch, I have this cool trick. I have a twin too.
You
Sorta.
do? Okay, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I can make me but double. It's awesome. He probably freak.
Oh,
we could
oh.
probably freak fetch out.
Oh, you totally could. He would totally believe that it was real.
Let's mess with him.
Does he have a name? Can we name him?
Oh no, I didn't have a
So-
name. I mean, he's me,
Okay.
but it's like, yeah, I just kind of. I also get his senses. It's weird.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
it's like
What is
me
this?
but double. And you know when your eyes go two different directions, but like your whole body.
Hmm.
I gotta show you.
Oh,
It's
weird.
pretty
Okay.
cool.
Show me, show
Yeah.
me, show me.
Yeah. Oh, I could do it now.
His name is either Puko or Mako, and I'm not sure which sounds better.
Oh,
Oh, grrr. Just throwing it out there.
It's pretty good.
Ogre.
It's obviously Amar since it's the
Yeah.
kid, but useful.
No.
I like Ochre. That was pretty good.
Oh man, Ruka wants to talk to Edel somehow, but like I don't know. He's got like starry eyes, but also concerned at all this crazy wild stuff. I don't know. This a complicated knot of things going on this entity before us. Hmm.
For what it's worth, you do see
Oh,
when you look
no.
over that Edel is kind of caught to text and is like, so I gotta say, I don't think I was expecting your party, companions, friends to be so nice, friendly. I don't know what I was expecting, but I guess I kind of thought that they would be more gruff.
If they were, we probably wouldn't last very long. This is also the side that did well, mostly.
I see. I take it there are others then, and they're more gruff.
Yeah.
A drama.
Okay.
I was
Time Girl, the one-armed bandit.
Yeah, they were the ones that turned me back. They seemed nice enough, but it was kind of just business for them. That's kind of what I was expecting. Still, they got it done. Results. Why does your friend keep
Why-
looking at me?
Oh, he does that to everybody.
Oh.
Just ignore him.
Okay.
And we're not friends. I eat more frosting and throw up.
Hex is the best.
Incredible.
Wait, I missed that. Keep the bees? Okay, never mind.
Edel's like, why does your friend keep looking at me? And Tex is like, he does that to everyone.
Oh.
Just ignore him.
Oh.
Oh, right, and we're not friends. The important part.
Tex never said that we weren't friends. Yes.
Yeah, isn't denied that one yet.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you corrected yourself.
Oh, that's true. I did whisper. Yeah. I just said we were best friends, and then I corrected myself to just friends. But
All right. You guys,
Oh,
what you got? Unless you want to do something.
well, I do want to talk a little bit to Edel at some point. It could be later. I don't know. What are we doing next?
That's
Well,
what you guys.
Edel might be getting sent back to Moresco, so it's
Well,
kind of do
I
or die
gotta
here.
do it. Yeah, I gotta take him back at some point.
If you want to catch him on his own, he can go off on his own for a little bit.
It doesn't have to be like super. Let's not like we're trying to have a private conversation, but just when it's just them talking. I don't know. Let's kind of go with like. Oh gosh. Like, hey.
Oh.
I'm glad it worked out for you. You know, I know. Badger jokes aside.
Yeah, I am too. I had I really actually liked my time with Lady Kata. When it first happened, I thought that was kind of it for me. I was done, so. But God, Lady Kata, she's really made it sound like there is life after being turned into a feral quadrupedal animal.
Yeah, that's a kind of hard thing to sell. And honestly, Lady Kata, she's a magical person. Not, you know what I mean, in like storybook magical. She's
She is
wonderful.
really nice. I do think she has a little magic too.
She's a good spirited. You know, what a good lady. And you had a lot of cool friends there, even though a little bit of a nut job. Some of them maybe. I like Popcorn though.
Popcorn's-
He's
very
he's
sweet.
just a big guy. Yeah. But yeah, anyway. Last we spoke, it was a bit tense. I'm sorry about that. I was a bit worried about traveling with Tex and all that, and you knew him, and I had no answers. I still don't, but I know that you had a sense. You had a good, I don't know what to call it, an attunement, alignment, a sense for the spirits, or at least the use of the magic, and somehow you saw through to him in a way that wasn't screaming in terror and dying immediately. So that's a huge step. And then I did a little of that after.
I know enough. I've read enough about the totems and about the weavers to know that one, you're one of them, and two, you know a lot more than I do, and three, that I really messed things up. You can just tell me that I'm stupid if you want. And if you can teach me how to do it better, I mean, I guess I don't need it anymore, but it would have been nice back then.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. This coming from the biggest fuck up, me. Yeah, I was. It was rough learning these things, but I had the advantage of people wanting me to learn it or keep it, and some stupid hope that maybe I'd be good at it because people I love were good at it. I don't know. It worked out that way. But with your past behind you, you don't need to learn it anymore. If you still want to. I mean, it seems like you know what. Oh, it's so hard in language. You know what you're doing at some fundamental level, even if you say you fucked up and you abuse my culture for doing evil and magic.
Yeah, you see him visibly wilt at that one.
However, you would have not even been able to do the slightest dash of magic if you did not understand something fundamentally. Just wrong context. And I think you should learn. I think you'd be good at it.
I could try, if you think I should. At first I wasn't really sure if I was doing any of it right. I tried a lot and nothing happened, and it wasn't until later on that I actually, for the first time, made a real connection. And I thought that meant I was doing it right. And looking back, I realized that the people who wanted me to learn were people who wanted me to do it for the wrong reasons, and now I'm sort of questioning everything. But, if I'm ever allowed to leave my house ever again, and he kind of like glances over to Prospero, maybe I could learn some more.
I think I'd like that. There's too few of us left in the world, so. And too few who, I don't know, see things, feel the right kind of empathy anymore. Sympathy. I think it would be good.
Okay.
And I guess I could teach some things too, I guess, at this point.
I'd like that a lot.
That's
These books
weird.
are great, but it's really hard to learn from a book. At least for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And just by nature of the magic itself. It's kind of hard from the books.
Yeah.
And Ruko he just gets that like happy look. Okay. Well, to a new beginning. Hey,
So-
he just extends a hand.
Just starting
It's
over.
dopey.
He'll shake your hand.
He shakes it.
Sorry for stealing things
Okay.
from your culture. That was really shitty of me. I shouldn't have done that for any reason, and certainly not to help the people who were... it was stupid. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
That's yeah. Well, you know, it's one of the frustrating things is that the whole point is sympathy. I understand why, and it makes sense. There's no hard feelings. Yeah, it's tough. I know. Yeah. Oh, geez, it's tough. But you were, like you said, it was a bad situation. What else could you have done? Oh,
Maybe, like, try to get in touch with some of you people instead?
yeah, but it's in the past. We all grow. I could tell you 1,000 stories when I was little. I did the worst things. Oh boy. Anyway. But we always learn and we grow. And I do think you'll be good at it.
I'll try my best.
He nods. Yeah, Rico just looks happy about that. He did good. All right. He'll, do you want to go to the pond with the rest of us before we go and bounce around and teleport? Or are we sleeping first? I feel like sleep is something I need constantly now. It's just been a stressful while.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to the pond, I'll come.
Yeah. Do you play music? I have a few
Oh.
friends who like music.
I don't. My brother does. And my dad does. Maybe if you get him started on it, he won't stop the whole night. So make sure you're ready for that.
Yeah. As soon as you said my dad does, he gets that like sour look and like side eyes over in his direction. Yeah.
It is good, but it doesn't stop once he starts.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, maybe I'll lead something. Okay, maybe. Hey, baby boy, can you bury some instruments for like 4 hours or so, if we need to?
Let me see.
We just need to keep them away from him, just for a little.
What instrument is it? Show me.
I don't know. But yeah, anyways, a bit of music, then go swimming. We'll bring some drinks, some jars. Have a good time. Wash away the past, and then zap ourselves through the ether.
We probably shouldn't break these at the water so that people don't get hurt.
No, don't do that. Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
You said jar, so I assumed that you meant.
Well, you break them away from the water.
Mm-mm-mm.
You guys finish smashing all of these pots and eating, mostly Tex eating a tub of frosting.
Pax, you can't keep barfing.
Before we finish breaking all the pots, at one point Tex will go and put one on the rock, and then he will pull out what I don't think pretty much, or at least half the people here have not seen. And he will pull out a mechanical hand and then point it at the pot, and he's going to shoot it.
Hell yeah, give it an attack roll. Oh yeah, zaps out and obliterates this thing. It sounds like a gunshot for the record because it is, and it's kind of a deep thump, like a heavy gunshot. The pot shatters, smashes into a bajillion pieces.
Ooh.
Leaves a cloud of dust behind.
I think this was the best purchase I've ever done in my life.
Hey, Weiss, I need that hand back.
Oh yeah. I've got my own now. Here. And he fishes around in the pouch and eventually pulls out this tiny little desiccated hand. Slips it back around. You want just around your collar?
Yeah, sure.
It takes a second to kind of affix it. Pat you on the head.
I think I'm going to make collecting hands my new hobby.
No. Urko has a look when he sees that hand again. It was that thing's only been used for crimes in Urko's books.
I'll remember that. It makes shopping a little easier for holiday. I just gotta find some hands for you.
See if I can get Twiggies.
You guys are all able to spend a little time just kind of relaxing, continuing to shatter pot. Eventually you go down to the swimming hole and swim. It's warm. It's late summer on the equator. It's good swimming weather. You probably find you're not the only person down here, although they kind of keep to their own end and you guys have yours. Eventually, late into the night, things start to wrap up a little bit. Is the plan to teleport right away, or are you going to sleep through the night and kind of do it in the morning?
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter to me.
I think I like sleep.
Then yeah, you guys are able to kind of settle in for the night, get a good night's rest. And then eventually morning comes.
Could I interject one extra thing?
Yes.
I need Fetch's help. I need Sketch's help with something.
Go for it.
I have access to the ritual commune. And I would like to cast it in the ritual chamber.
Yeah, sure.
Though I realize Feck might not be prepared for this, so I can hold off on this.
No, let's do it. Who are you communing with?
So it's not really like I get to choose as much as occultism, it'll be a planar or mysterious entity such as elementals, forgotten spirits, monitors. But if I get a critical success, it's a contact you a more powerful entity as aligned strongly with your interests. So there's a chance maybe it might be the librarian.
Okay.
Depending on how you rule it.
Perfect.
I think I did the math. It's a 6th level ritual, so it should be a DC 22.
Sounds about right.
Based on the minor rules. But I do need a secondary caster who can do either religion or nature.
Is one better than the other?
No, about the same.
It's just
Okay.
free. Like I would need you to
Oh, that's quite good. That's
Perfect.
a regular success, which gives a +1 to a voice check.
I already have a plus from other stuff, unfortunately.
Perfect.
But it's not a negative.
At the very least, it doesn't hurt. Yep.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right.
Well,
And importantly, also, please make sure you read the critical success because it's not just yes and no now.
Right. You contact a more powerful entity aligned strongly with your interests, possibly even your deity. The entity won't attempt to deceive you, though it still might not know the answer. While it's important to provide clarity, the entity will answer questions up to 5 words, such as if you leave immediately or that was true once. Excellent. And let's see, you call upon this being... You can ask up to 7 questions.
It's truly crazy.
All right.
Jeez, it's a lot.
Go ahead. I won't make you commit to all of them. But in order for
I
me
already
to
wrote them all
determine-
down.
Okay, let me see them then. If you've already got them written down, let me see them.
So I wrote them in the context of hoping I'd get a critical success. So I wrote them in a way that isn't yes or no because I thought they might be able to get more than 5 words in it. Or does it still have to be yes or no with? But you can clarify.
All I'm looking for right this second is the nature of your question, so I know who should be pulled.
One of them is just straight up, because I'm hoping this is the librarian. Do you miss me? How are you? What are you doing right now?
That's
Can
so
I help?
sweet. Okay.
There's also Suma said he saw you with the Basali. Why were you there?
Well, you rolled a natural 20, and 2 of these questions are directly tied to the librarian. So let me check a thing real quick. Give me a D100.
Oh, it's almost 69.
I just wanted to roll one.
Where did you do this at?
We're doing this in the ritual chamber, so that because it makes the DC shorter
Got it. Understood.
or smaller.
You and Sketch kind of bamf back over to the Athenaeum to perform these rituals. Under the cover of stars and moonlight, the place is mostly shut down, but you guys are allowed in because you're kind of doing your own thing instead of using their services.
Importantly, I am going to be wearing my suit because I want it to be a surprise when he sees me that I'm a lich, and also I don't want him, like, if he's upset, I don't want to know about it.
Got it. Understood. You perform this ritual, and as you fire off the magic, there is a twinkle of starlight in the sky, and you feel just a momentary fluke of luck and occultism, and even a little natural magic shaped by the help from Sketch. And for a moment, you see a tiny pinhole through the cosmos to a familiar shape, familiar set of colors, a familiar set of eyes, and a familiar voice. And as you look out through the window towards the back, you see that the mist from the waterfall begins to billow up, and you begin to see the ghostly, projected kind of avatar of someone that you haven't seen in quite a long time.
I know, it's been like 2 months or something.
It's been forever in baby boy years. You see
I know.
the librarian, or at least a projection, a vision of the librarian, who seems to immediately recognize you, perhaps. And I think the very first thing that happens is he kind of walks over and he bends down and says, "Oh, what are you doing out here? How did you... Baby boy, what's going on?"
Oh, I went to save you.
Save me? Baby boy, have I been
You
gone
were gone
that
for
long?
like ever. Well, at first it was 2 weeks, and then I left. Now it's been like 2 months.
I told you where I was going.
I ran out of food.
You did not run out of food. I have an automatic feeder.
I ate it all. I broke into it. I was hungry.
Baby boy, how many times have
Also,
I
I
told
was-
you not to break into the automatic feeding chambers?
325.
And will you listen next time?
56. Yes.
He crosses his
Maybe.
arms. He full, hand on hips tilts his
but-
head.
Okay, but in my defense, I was really sleepy and I didn't remember where you said you went. So I decided to go find a time wizard to look back in time to see what you said. I haven't got that far yet.
Well, I hope you succeed so that you can get in touch with the past me and learn what I told you. Anyway, what can I help you with? I can answer any questions that you want, up to 7.
Do you miss me?
He bends down real low, and he picks you up under both of your shoulders. He brings you up to his chest, and he rubs his face on you. More than anything in all of the worlds.
Oh, I'll hug him and I'll nuzzle into his face.
Do I get to
Howard?
see all of this, by the way?
Oh yeah, you're seeing every single bit of this.
Wild.
Please enter the
Okay.
room.
I don't know if you speak Illith. That's the big thing. I don't know. So to you, it probably just sounds like this horrible, otherworldly, cosmic horror squelching of flesh and gums.
But then he picked up baby boy like a cat and
Yeah.
nuzzled him.
Correct.
So
What? I saw you like holding a door closed. What's that about?
Oh, it's complicated business. I don't know if you'll understand all of it, but there's something happening on this world that could cause a lot of trouble. They're messing with things they don't understand, and I like this world because you came from it, and I'd prefer that it stays in one piece.
Oh, it might be Tesseract. They're like doing this whole thing where they like torture people and then they torture them in every single dimension at the same time to produce sympathy. It's like a whole thing.
You've been out of there for quite some time, haven't you? Yes, I think you're probably right.
How can I help?
You should go back home.
Help you.
No. You should... Everything will be fine. I think you should probably go back home and stay safe. This is a big, scary thing, and I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Suma said he saw you in Basali not too long ago. Why were you there?
They were messing with a thing that could have caused a lot of problems if they handled it improperly, so I made sure they couldn't get to it. They've been doing that all over the place.
Did you collapse the cave?
Yes, I collapsed the cave.
What happened to Titus Henson?
To the... Oh, hang on. I don't even know. Hey, give me a second.
If he doesn't know, he can't answer.
I was going to say, I don't know for sure if he knows this. Give me a second. Give me a D32.
$25.
He leans down very low and he kind of like puts a thumb up to the side of your cheek. There are some stories that are not mine to know. I know that he could have meant a lot to you. I have seen the threads of fate that were unspun, but I can only see that which is not and not that which is, and so I don't know what happened. I suspect that whatever did happen to him is part of what didn't happen to you that made you able to do the things that you needed to do to get to the place where things that don't are. But I don't know more than that.
It's probably time related. I have some theories.
Maybe.
Was that 6 or 7 questions?
I don't remember. I think it was 6.
Okay, this one's probably the most
Is
important
this a
question.
base, how high do you count to before you get to 10 on this place?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Got it. That was your 6th question, yes.
Okay. What are the legal ramifications of me starting or taking over cults in either my or your name?
I'm
Only gets 5
imagining
words.
my cat asking me that.
5-word answer.
cat- Your cat leaves the house, becomes a lich, and is like, I started a cult for you. It's all cats.
I've been very loosey-goosey with a lot of the previous answers, but I
You
think
can
for
just
this
say
one,
bad.
for this one, I think he puts his hands on his hips again, and he kind of looks down at you and says, "Baby boy, please don't do that."
He avoids eye contact.
That was 6.
But no, that's fine. Oh, you're right. Shit, close enough.
Please don't bat.
Please don't bat, yeah. BB, please don't do that.
Me? Okay. Well, too bad we're out of time because it's too late for me to stop.
the magic severs. The water suddenly sprinkles back down to the sea below, and you see the image of the librarian fades away.
I should have asked him what he told me. Fuck!
I can't believe it. I
was thinking it, and then I just forgot. Damn it! Well, now I have to go back in time. Well, them's the breaks. Well,
Not
sketch
just
shows
casting
pretty-
this again.
you'll never see him again if you don't learn this information.
That was pretty successful, I think. I learned a lot. Kind of. He says he misses
That's good.
me.
I just heard a bunch of weird soup noises.
Yeah. I'll give you the down low. He misses me. He says that he did the tunnel collapse that we ran into. He says I shouldn't start a cult or take one over. I might not listen to that one. He says I can help him by going home, which I might also not do that one just yet because you're my friends and I have to help you. And then Titus, my long lost brother, is so lost, he's lost from this existence. Or time. He is and wasn't, or blah, blah, blah. And now I am.
Okay,
Pretty much,
if that
him
helps.
not being allows me to be as weird as I am, I guess is the best way to put it. Probably why I have so many tails and can handle Eldritch knowledge.
Okay. So it's like he was a conjoined twin and you absorbed him, but he wasn't because he was separate.
I'm thinking that. But now, I really wanted to start a cult, and now I'm having mixed feelings about this. It sounded so fun.
Did you ask him about your parents?
Shit. No, I asked him if he missed me, though. So,
Oh, that was important. The hug didn't give that away at all.
he did. Oh, it was so good. Yes. We'll never know. I can do it later again.
I'm surprised I could look at him and not go insane, so that was cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He loves me so much. He says that he would hate... Oh, he said that he's holding back a door because this bad stuff is trying to happen to this place. This is a really bad summarization. But it sounds like... I'm assuming that based off of what Tesseract is doing is making other worlds try to come into ours, do bad stuff. And he says that he wouldn't want anything bad to happen to this world because he loves me so much. And I'm from here.
Oh, well, that's nice and very convenient.
Yeah, so in a way, I saved this world. Okay, we should probably go to sleep, and then tomorrow we can go on an adventure. And I need follow-up questions.
No, I think it's best I don't.
Alright, also, if you want to do this sometime, you can do this, and you can ask the nature spirits or something a question.
Alright.
Okay.
Let me get a fort save from Tex.
From all the sugar?
Yeah.
The important question is this like buttercream icing? So is it like also dairy?
I don't know what icing was like in the 1850s. I assume it can't be great to eat a pint of it. There's simply no world where eating a pint of frosting is good for a cat. On a 15, you make it to the bathroom in time a couple times throughout the night. And you wake up pretty miserable. And you also barely sleep all night because there is so much sugar coursing through your system. But otherwise, it goes okay.
I spent the night with Edel.
Aw. Wonderful.
Gay.
And a little gay.
Sorry, a little happy.
Yeah, a little delighted, a little gay. Edel. Boy. There's a lot to unpack over everything that has just happened, but ultimately, Edel is, by morning, so... I think relief is the predominant thing that you see on Edel's face when you wake up in the morning. There was so much concern, and there's so much sorrow, but like a guilty kind of sorrow. And for him to finally be able to take the first step towards making things better means the world to him. And he does mention kind of as you guys are waking up and getting things going in the morning, I talked a little with your friend, the one that's not really your friend, the one that I'm supposed to ignore. I think he wants to teach me how to be good and how to do things like what I was doing, but the right way and for the right cause. In other words, what I'm trying to say is I'm going to try to make things better. I'm going to try to make it up. I think. Unless the best way to make it up is to just stay out of it. Well, I hurt you thinking that I was making things better for you. And I helped the person who was hurting you most. And that doesn't sit right with me, even if it sits right with you. I have to assume that one of the reasons you're going to the lakes is because your business with Cyrillin is not done. And if there are even little things that I can do to help from the sidelines, I'm going to try.
I'm just going there to get my totem back.
Okay.
And you don't have anything to make up for me.
He smiles. And he gives you another hug. All right. Okay. I won't worry about it. I won't worry about it much then. I won't do anything dumb, I promise.
Can I insight check that?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Bill.
It's Bill.
I like how Bill
Yeah.
sounded just as suspicious.
He seems to believe you. He seems to be... There's a part of him that he recognizes that the most useful thing he can do is to just not cause more problems. He's smart enough to understand that. And if you insist that he not get further involved, his plan is to keep his head down.
Okay.
Eventually, he gathers up his stuff. You guys regroup with Prospero and then with the rest of the party. And then I believe the plan is to essentially do 2 simultaneous teleports to cover the distance over to Moresco. You guys can each do 100 miles, is that right?
Yep.
I believe.
Perfect. Then you guys kind of pick a leapfrog spot, arbitrary in the middle of the jungle, and then chain them so they go off basically back to back. And in the blink of an eye, you guys and anybody else who'd like to come along for this little day trip, because you'll need to rest to come back.
It says you and up to 4 targets. So actually, that might limit to how much people we can bring.
So there's 5 people in this party, plus 2 you need to bring along. Since the 2 of you are working together, I'll kind of let you flub it. So anybody that wants to come for this can come for this.
Yeah, it's me and up to 4 targets. Yeah. Okay. Wait, that should be enough, right? Right?
That's 5. I guess that could be us 2, Tex, and the other 2.
Isn't it? Technically, there are 7 of you going if you were to all go with Prospero
see.
and Edel. But with the 2 of you working together, I'm fine with flubbing it a little bit. That's okay.
Friendship.
Friendship.
We'll get there eventually. Haruko's super excited to have a new friend to go and teach magic. Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Wait, isn't this the
Yeah. Yeah, this is Moresco.
baby voice does that and then just stops?
Yeah, when you arrive over here in Moresco, I assume that's when it clicks for maybe people like, oh shit, this is Moresco. This is where they're from. You find yourself in the seaside city of Moresco. You can see that they have had time to do a lot of repairs. The wall is functioning again. If anything, it appears to have been pretty beefed up. And you quickly notice that there is a presence of Cyrillil ships, including guards on the line at the wall. You know, based on your past experience here, this place is not occupied the way that Famador is occupied. It's up to you how you want to proceed. You do know that in spite of that, you can see that there are Cyril guards stationed at the gate, and Cyril ships in the harbor.
Well, I definitely shouldn't be here.
Give me both.
And
Me three.
baby boy, for that matter.
Oh yes. Well, we killed the ones that saw me, right? Because before that, I was a cat.
There
Or do you mean the undead thing?
Yeah, there are plenty of ways to just tell when an undead is close by.
Well, I guess I could wait out here.
You guys can try to come in if you want, but I understand if that's not safe. And Prospero's kind of like, if you don't want to bother with it, then we can say our goodbyes here, and I can probably... Most of these farmers here know me. I can arrange for one of them to let you stay the night until you can have the magic to go back in the morning.
Oh, we have enough magic to go back right after this. Each of us only used one spell slot, and we have one more. Each.
Very well.
I assume that Ruko has at least 2 level 7 spell slots.
Checking, that's probably true.
'Cause I have 2, and I think as a psychic, I have like the least amount of spells slots.
Or 6 level spell slot. He can do teleport twice, yeah. He can actually do it 3 times.
I say that.
Wait, am I supposed to have 6 level spells? Fuck.
You might actually even supposed to have 7. I think Ruko, I still gotta send him a level up guide for a couple levels.
Oh.
Well, I
Goodbye.
think level 12. I think is when you get. I don't think it's level 7 until like level 13 or something, unless the classes are different.
I think it's probably 13 is when you get your 7 level spells, but I'll double check in a bit.
You could always lie and tell him you can't so that you can hang out with your new friend.
I mean, I also can just walk us back. But
Alright.
you guys will just hang.
Well, I mean, I do want to hang out at least, or get like a communication line set up or something.
Prosper says,
with
if you
more-
want, I can go see what it's like.
Wait, Bearby.
Good luck.
I could make a way that communication can be possible. I know a ritual.
I'm starting to think you have a ritual for everything.
I'm trying to. I only have 2 spell slots for every spell level, so I have to make it up somehow. I'll work on those though. Maybe I'll get them to you guys some other time. But I think I might be able to give you guys a device that will allow you, be it given a keyword, allow you guys to communicate telepathically.
Okay, I'm back. What?
Welcome back. Baby Boy was saying he might have a ritual that allows communication if you'd like, and Prospero said that if he wants, or if you guys want, he can go check out the gates and see what the vibe is like.
Well,
It's a
Ruko
little
always wants
gimmicky.
to know what the vibe is like. Yeah, any
You guys go.
communications? would
I
be
will wait
cool.
outside. Yeah, I will post the ritual. So pretty much it's just elemental sentinel, but if you heighten it, it's telepathy for any length of time, so you can connect pretty much like a spy device, and then you can set it up to have like phrases or something that triggers it, such as a phrase word, and then it will just convey whatever it sees and hears. So if each person has one, you guys can just use it to communicate back and forth.
Oh my goodness, I have this coolest.
Also,
spell.
if it's good, if you do it high enough, it can see invisible things.
Where is Henry?
Oh, hands up.
No, I was just staring at my cozy cabin spell, and I'm wondering why I have that.
Fair.
I like it, but it's really cool. I'm never gonna use it. Maybe, I don't know. All right, yeah. Ruko wants to know what's going on at the gate. What's going on at the city. And I don't know what just happened conversation-wise between Tex and Weiss, but Ruko's still under the impression that maybe he's got somebody who can go and learn a good way to use this magic. Learn some new things for good in the world. I don't know if that changed just now. I'm not sure. But I'm going to follow Prospero.
Perfect. You go over with Prospero. And he gets to the gate. And you do see that the guards kind of hail him and ask his business. And let me check a thing real quick.
I went into this place disguised initially. Was there a reason for that, or were we all just being sneaky?
I think you were all just kind of being sneaky the last time they were here.
Yeah.
You do remember that
Because
last
I
time...
caused problems on purpose.
True. And you do also remember the last time you were here, there was a growing sentiment against undead. And specifically, kind of against Prospero. Being a skeleton at the time and being accompanied by a bunch of skeletons. However, he gets to the gate. And you watch him go into full, celebrity cheese mode. A couple of the guards recognize him. They recognize that he is no longer undead and is in fact Stygian. And suddenly, because of the status and color of his skin, they are like, oh, you are no longer an afflicted undead. You are a chosen by the gods. You are a celebrity who has been reincarnated by Styx herself. And they're lauding him like a returning hero over the course of 2 or 3 minutes. And it's up to you if you want to participate in this, Ruko, but he lays on the self-aggrandization so thick. And he's literally signing autographs for these guards and for people that come up when they see the commotion. And by the end of it, it's okay, if you don't mind, I do have a party with me. Some of them, I know the last time we were here, there was a little bit of a kerfuffle. They are skin and bones, and, mostly just bones. Is that going to be a problem? And the guards are oh, no, of course not. Sorry, I'm so sorry, sir. You know how things are. Security was tight, and there was the invasion. And he's no, I get it. You were just doing your jobs. Well, then I'll be back in a moment. And if you would be so kind as to let everyone through without any fuss. Many of them have been traveling for a long time. And essentially just, schmoozes the fuck over on these guards.
Oh, God. Yeah, Ruko was all for this. He was really enjoying the fanfare, the energy, the play, and then it was you realize 2 bites in that something's way too sweet, and you're
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's signing paper. He's signing autograph. Oh, God.
On the way back, you see there is, a little bit of a spring in his step, and he does look to you and say, I know that a lot of that was fanfare and putting on a face, but I must admit, it's been a long time. And it feels kind of good. Is it allowed to feel kind of good? I like that. I like being known. Do you want to be known someday?
Ruko has a little turmoil. Sure.
It's okay if the answer is no. I can see how that would overwhelm or stress most people, or even disgust them. I can see on your face that you're a little disgusted.
The answer is yes, but it also brings me nausea.
Oh. Socially overwhelming, yes. That I can see.
Can you? I mean,
You wear your anxiety like a handkerchief, Master Frederico.
Well, these glasses magnify my eyes. He pulls them off his face. His eyes get twice as big, and he puts them back on. See? You could see every micro expression. That's the problem.
Yes. The
But
tip
I'm
that
fucking blind.
get a good disguise. It helps. Sometimes I don't have the energy.
Okay.
And for that,
Yeah.
I wear a hat with a smaller feather.
Okay, well, that's the difference between. Okay, the feather in itself is quite ostentatious. You see, yeah, we have a different style.
So we do.
You're
and
good.
That's
You're
what
good.
makes the world
I'm
go
happy
round.
for you.
Eventually, Prospero returns to the rest of the group, says, I believe I've got his passage. They won't give us any trouble. Cyrillin is largely here by behest of Eden. It seems that they've worked out an arrangement for increased security. I don't think it's it's not a Famador situation.
Okay. I would love to see your wife again.
Then,
She was so lovely.
unless anybody still prefers to stay outside, he leads you all into the city, and then down the road. What you got?
Before we go in, I will just take one sniff, kind of a long shot, but see if I can smell the daemon that attacked Weiss's mom.
Yes. Hit me. you take a moment and kind of sniff the air and sniff the ground and some of the footsteps. You don't pick up any tracks.
Following.
You make your way to the city, where he gets stopped a couple more times by a few more autographs. People can't believe he's back. They're hailing it as a miracle. Prospero returned from the dead to his home city. And he almost makes a point of, like, rushing quickly. And he says, if I don't get home quickly, the news will get there before I do, and I do want it to be a surprise. And he kind of, like, cuts through an alley. Come on, this way, this way. This is Janet. She won't care that we're running through the gardens. And then Janet starts screaming out the window, don't run my gardens! And he tells you guys to run faster. And eventually, you reach the Weiss house. Where Prospero knocks on the door. And after a few seconds, your footsteps approach. The door opens. And Judica is there. And behind Judica, you see Genevieve. And Prospero does not wait for a second. Runs in, kind of picks up Judica to the best of his ability under one arm, although he quickly discovers that he weighs more than he does, and so it's kind of just an awkward arm drag towards the back of the house, laughing the entire time. Where he kneels down and swoops Genevieve up under his other arm and picks them both up into a hug. Edel kind of like waits at the doorway for a second, gets a little teary-eyed, and then Prospero calls him, son, you are still part of this family. Please get in here and join this. And Edel is inside and goes join. Eventually, Genevieve starts asking, where did you come from? Why are you blue? And Prospero says, it's a very long story. But the short version is that these kind adventurers went to a lot of trouble to bring me back. And he motions towards the door and kind of, get in, come on, don't wait outside, get in here.
Can I do something fun?
Yes, what would you like to do?
I'm going to teleport in here, and I'm going to creepily crawl up underneath.
Is that fun? Is that... Give me an intimidation check.
Have you not been paying attention to Baby Boy the entire time?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, give me intimidation as everybody else kind of comes in behind you.
You to that as well. Should be at 18.
Amazing. Everybody else starts to kind of shuffle in. Baby Boy teleports in and starts slithering along the walls like a monster. You do see that Jude kind of instinctively grabs the sword and starts to point it in your direction. Processing, nope.
I like wiggle my tentacles and I'm like, ooh.
He is one of them.
I'm just being spooky.
He's being spooky. This is a baby boy.
He's before.
He's strange. And Jude's like,
I was the chubby. I was the chubby Katsuna you met before.
Right. Sorry. It's it's been a busy couple of months. You brought him back. That's how. He's blue. You went to the moon. There hasn't been anything like that in a decade.
Moon.
Does going to the moon make you turn blue?
No, but he's a Stygian. He's been brought back by Styx.
Oh, yeah.
She was pretty cool.
You talked to Styx. Of course you talked to Styx.
Yeah, we're like...
That's amazing. That's incredible. Tell me everything.
Like everything? We were there for like 2 days. That'd take a long time.
And Genevieve says,
oh,
no.
But Prospero was there. Oh, I guess he was there near the end.
I'm sure we'll hear all about it. I'm sure that he's not going to shut up about it for a week. And that's why I love him. But for now, would you guys like anything to eat or drink? You've been traveling.
I think I'm still full on cupcakes.
Ruko comes inside.
For
Tea?
Do you have any books?
Tea, of course. Tea and books. I don't think you can eat them, but you may read them.
Oh, I can eat them.
essentially over the course of the afternoon. There's a little family reunion here, and to the extent that you guys feel like talking about it, they will pick your brains about your short time traveling with Prospero and your longer time dealing with the Moonstone. And eventually it comes to the question, so where did you get this Moonstone?
What Moonstone? Allegedly.
Good answer.
Jesus Christ. Understood. Baby boy, and anybody else who's been kind of trying to tell/spin this story, let me get a diplomacy check. Or if you're actually trying to lie about it, a deception check, but it kind of...
Yeah. Also, quick thing is with this as well. I have thought sense for 30 feet, so if there's anyone who's extra not in this room who's spying on us, I will know.
Perfect. Nobody so far. Seems legit. Initially, Genevieve seems unfazed by this. She doesn't seem to care. Jude gives a little bit of a raised eyebrow as he connects the dots that what you're talking about is the heist of the Moonstone that apparently is causing Cyrillin to spread out and look. And at first, the instinct that you're reading on his face is not, I'm going to go turn these guys in. There's no way. You brought his dad back. He's not going to do that. But the concern that you're seeing on his face is like, how the fuck do I cover this up? What do I say? How do I clean this up? And by the end of it, the vibe that you get is sort of I'll figure it out. We'll come up with something. We'll deal with it. There's a lot of nervousness there. There's a lot of, you can see his mind is racing. The excitement and joy that he had just a few moments ago of seeing both Edel and Prospero back in one piece is overwhelming. But there is a nagging thought at the back of his mind like, oh shit, is this our fault? Did we start a war? But I think the most telling thing is that he includes himself in that. When he continues the conversation, it's like, okay, all right, we'll figure things out. It sounds like this isn't being framed the way that I've heard it. It sounds like there's some miscommunication going on with Cyrillin and with the Queen. And as he keeps saying things like this, he includes himself. It is a we problem, not a you problem. And he doesn't have an answer right away, but when you get to the end of the conversation, there's like a little bit of okay, we're in this together, we'll figure it out. Eventually, unless anybody has anything they'd like to do here, things start to wind down. Prospero says, you're of course welcome to stay tonight if you'd like. I don't think anybody in town will give you trouble, but I know you had mentioned going back.
I mean, I can bring back whoever wishes to go back. And then if the group wishes to stay, Wildfolk can bring them back. I would prefer to be back at home base.
I like hanging out in new places.
Yeah, Ruka, you know that...
But also, I have the car. I mean, the teleport, so...
Right, in theory, even if you're here on your own, you can do this in a two-step process by teleporting somewhere in the jungle and then teleporting again. There is an element of danger there because you will have to do your second ritual in the middle of the monster jungle, but...
yeah. I'll just make a cozy cabin.
Sure, you've got a thing for that.
If you wish, I can wait behind though. It's not that big a deal.
He shrugs.
How about you?
I can get back. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
What about Sketch? Do you wish to stay here, or do you want to head back?
No offense, but I don't really know any of these people. This is the first time I've really met anyone besides Prospero, and I really didn't know him that well either.
Really? You can't see his eyes shifting under his mask.
I guess I met Edel when he was a badger. briefly.
Popcorn.
I was more preoccupied with popcorn, yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. I didn't know they made tigers that big.
As you guys are kind of deciding what to do, Edel does come over to you, Tech. So,
Oh, Tex has not come inside.
oh, has he not come inside at all? Then, oh boy, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Edel kind of says, "I'll be right back," and he's going to step outside. And you see that Edel kind of steps out the front door, and he just kind of looks around. And I don't think he spots you right away, Tex, but you can see that he is obviously kind of looking for you from here.
Yeah. He's not like hiding anywhere or anything. He's just kind of like up on a roof or something. Like, actually, probably like stuck himself in this tree.
Fair. He comes over to the tree then and says, "It sounds like some of your friends are staying and some of them are going to go home. You're welcome to stay if you want.
Do you want me to stay?
I'd like you to stay, yeah. I know you have a lot of business left to do at the lakes and beyond that. I won't keep you from it. I know it's important. But you can always come back. You don't have to stay in that cave or the guild or... What I'm saying is that this can be your home if you want."
I don't know if Pretty Boy would like that, but very much.
He can try to hurt you if he wants. And you see he rolls up an arm of his sleeve, and then rolls right back down over his scrawny wrist.
He'll jump down. Who polymorphed you?
Oh, what a good question. Checking. It was strange. I think it happened overnight. It's not like they, clubbed me over the head and hauled me off to a dungeon. I woke up kind of confused, beyond the walls. And I wandered for a long time. I didn't really know where to go. But I don't know who it was. I think it happened in my sleep.
All right.
Does that mean anything? Do you know?
Not really. Was just curious.
Fair. I assume it had to have been Lucien or one of his men, right?
Just figure if they did it while you were asleep, why not just kill you?
I've been wondering the same thing. The best... Actually, let me do a thing. My best guess is that's what people would expect them to do. So maybe they're just trying to throw somebody off.
Do they know you're alive?
They must. They didn't kill me.
Yeah.
Unless, I guess maybe they thought a monster would just eat me or something, but...
Or the person they sent to just couldn't do the job.
There is kind of a moment where Edel realizes, oh shit, yeah, that... I guess... I guess they chickened out too, huh? Could be. Either way, I'll let you know if I learn anything, and I'll keep my head down.
Yeah. If you need a place to stay, the guild's warded.
If things get dangerous here, I'll go there. And he does kind of look past to the ships in the harbor. I don't think that they would do anything to Dad while he's here. But, I also didn't think that they would do any of the other stuff that they did, so who knows. I'll talk to him about it. If we can figure out a way to get Mom out of here, I think he'd be more open to it. And he will kind of... Or which...
Some of us are heading back. This is an opportunity.
Yeah. Baby boy said that he has a ritual that'll let us talk to you guys, so I'll bring it up to Prospero and... Sorry, to Dad, and to, I'll see what he thinks. And he starts to walk inside. He does kind of look over his shoulder. He doesn't straight up tell you to follow, but you get the vibe, like, are you coming?
I'll roll my eyes and kind of follow along.
As you walk in behind. When you get into the doorway, you do see that Jude kind of like sighs, puts his hand on the hilt of his sword. Can't decide for a moment whether to make good on all the things that he has said. But while he is sitting there with this obvious bitterness in his eyes, Edel comes up to him, puts his hand on Jude's chest, and just like shoves him back a little bit. Not violently, but just kind of a push. And then he holds up a single finger like, no, don't do it. And Jude kind of relaxes a bit. And then they talk for a little bit about what they would like to do. I think, ultimately, they decided they'd like to stay here for at least a couple more days, but they looked to Baby Boy, if you don't mind coming back, perhaps, once we decide what to do, and helping us get out of here, we may take you up on that. It's a big ask to just abandon our home, but things are changing quickly, and we wouldn't want to be stuck somewhere.
Well, if you wish, I'm pretty sure that they gave me some, like, extra-dimensional room whenever I first joined, and I was like, that sounds like it's cursed. But now I trust them, but I'm not using it.
Alright, well, we'll get in touch with you in a couple of days then after we've talked it over, and, we have connections here too. I would want to check with my friends. And Jude's like, I would need to figure out what we're doing with the guild. The Witchers belong here. We've pledged to protect this place. But if you need to go, that's fine. We can get over there. We will figure out a way to get back and forth. And eventually they just kind of say, we have a lot to figure out, but we'll let you know as soon as we come up with something.
If you wish, the ritual, the recipient will have to be part of it. So it'll be easier to do it at in a ritual chamber, but it can be done here.
Okay. We'll talk it over. Eventually, you guys start to wrap things up. Some of you heading back now, some of you heading back in the morning or after a couple of days. Ruko, if you stick around, Edel is happy to work with you to kind of learn some of the proper basics of how this magic is actually meant to be used. And a lot of his questions are actually less about the magic, which he does seem to have a decent grasp on. Only a beginner's grasp, but enough to get himself in trouble. And it's more to do with, like, who are you? Who did you learn this from? What are the Spirit Weavers really like? Have you been to Regal Water? Have you talked to these people? And just kind of getting to know you a bit.
Yeah.
Do you mention that you're planning on going there soon to take Drajak? Or do you you don't even have to mention Drajak, but do you mention that you're planning on going to Regal Water at some point?
Just out of practiced vagity about that stuff. I think he'll say that it's in the future. Like there's definitely a plan to go there, but not like it's an immediate task.
Understood. He says, that sounds really great. Maybe someday I could see you sometime.
Yeah. Do you know something about the place?
No, only what I've read in the books. It's just I mean, I know the historical context. I know it was a big part of the war. It's one of the last places that is largely the same as it was before the Golden War, except for all of the new people that went there. But I mean, I guess nothing is really the same that long. Anyway,
It's a wonderful place. Yeah, it's super cool.
I really appreciate you taking the time to teach me all this. This is really good. And thank you for everything that you did with Tex, too. All of you.
Yeah, he still owes me at least 40-something plus dinners because I only found like one fish or
Yeah.
like one biscuit, and he's a hunger. So
I wasn't really
yeah.
expecting him to eat so much. He eats so much.
I know he's kind of junky, isn't he?
It makes me wonder if his old stomach's still in there somewhere.
Yeah, I just can't wait for him to get just chonk. Anyway, he'll hate me. Don't tell him I said that.
It's been really nice. And he offers a hand for a handshake.
He does it too. Okay, this is weird. Do you do hugs?
Sure.
He's just happy. He just gives him a quick hug.
Yeah.
It's just friendly.
Quick, awkward hug. And then you guys are all kind of backing up to get things going. He does go over to you, Tex, and gives you a big old hug. He picks you up and throws you over his shoulder. Oh, you're so heavy.
Yeah, Tex nuzzles into him.
Yeah. I'll see you soon, okay? Be safe at the lake.
You too.
I'm not going to the lake, but I'll be safe. You finish things up and you teleport back. And eventually you guys all make your way back to the guild. And I think that is probably where we will wrap things up. I know there's still things folk want to do with downtime, but we gotta shuffle things up. We gotta get Jane in here. Seems like a good place for tonight.
Jane!
Jane!
I can do shopping and crafting between sessions.
Yes, shopping and crafting we can absolutely do between sessions. Some of the relic stuff will also be handled between sessions. I wasn't really sure how much of that would be done on screen versus off screen. It would be really nice to do a lot of it on screen, but I also don't want to make 2 whole sessions out of it.
I completely forgot to bring it up during our crying session because I was just so distracted. By the pot.
It is also kind of fun if we
pots.
reveal each person's relic on the field too as they start to use it too. So we'll figure things out.
Yeah.
There probably will still be at least 1 or 2 more downtime sessions because I know there's a few things that folks still want to do. Branch and Jane in particular have some stuff. And then we'll probably have a couple break weeks for travel and prep while you guys decide what missions you're doing next. But we should be on next week, and I'll figure out who's doing that soon.
Tex is going to go to
bye.
to do shopping and room stuff.
Love that, love that.
Yeah, shopping. I found something really cool called library robes.
Library robes? I'm looking. Oh, these are...
I have to show Darbin my cool weapon when it's done.
Are they still stores? I love small store. Small store is one of my favorite things.
That is fun.
Eastward of Eden, where the clouds meet the dirt, we left our poor mother and seeded the earth. Gates, they were shuttered, the latches were locked. Oh, eastward of Eden, where men become gods. Though our people, we toiled as one, the fruits of our labors thrived under the sun. Our children, they sped to outnumber the stars. So eastward of Eden, where day turns to dawn. Watered our forests with fire and flood, and fed our own egos with our brothers' blood. We starved every ocean till they ate up our shores. Oh, eastward of Eden, where we always want more. Our towers, they rose up and set with the sun. Our servants, they burnt us with fiery tongue. We run our wings of metal, surprised when we fell. Eastward of Eden, where heavens are hell. Leave it all, leave it all, leave it all behind. Leave it all, leave it all, leave it all behind. Leave it all, leave it all, leave it all behind. Leave it all, leave it all, leave it all Eastward of Eden, where the dust meets the dirt, we murdered our mother and strangled the earth. Forgive us, oh mama, whose face we forgot. Oh, eastward of Eden, where men become gods. Eastward of Eden, where men